These two go back so far. There's been consistent.
I apologize, everyone. I'm having some technical difficulties here.
You gotta go over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor. Referees were on the scene. Number 10.
Entrant number 10, Sol.
Who amazed the world with a win over Bayley at Saturday night's main event a couple of months back. SoCal's finest. You just mentioned that massive upset. Well, this would be another one. And she would shock the world, one of the most acrobatic superstars the women's division has ever seen. Oh, here we go, straight up the back. There's an example. That acrobatic tumbling background from the University of Oregon. Springboard 360 clothesline. I'm not sure I've ever quite seen that
Becky
before.
Lynch is in there.
They're ready to be shocked by Sol Ruca.
Expect to see AJ Lee at any point really soon.
And Sol Ruca exchanging words. I've been a big fan of rookies. All the present and the future. And Sol Ruca taking it to the man. Modified airplane spin followed by a face plant, and it's a boot to the temple for good measure. You see the gear in many ways. With what she does in the ring, Sol Ruca has reminded me of our Hall of Famer Lita, with a lot of the acrobatic stuff that she does. She's got that athletic wow factor, completely planting the opposition in. Now I count 5 bodies in the ring. And now Sol sent out to the apron. Buries a shoulder in the midsection of Jordan Grace. Number 11 upcoming.
It says entrant number 1 on the screen though. Come on, WWE, get it together. And it's frozen on the 11th second. Come on. There you go, Roxanne Perez.
To set the record for the longest stay ever in a women's Rumble. She finished as a runner-up, and now Roxanne Perez wants to win it all. Well, times in the Rumble are hard to predict, but it's unlikely she'll have to beat that time if she wins it from number 11. In theory, this should be an easier task for Perez than last year.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch out to the apron.
Becky.
Believe it or not, this is Roxanne's 4th Royal Rumble as Kiana's trying to hang on. 1 boot of Kiana James touched there, but 2 have to hit the mat. Kiana James dragging herself back in, and now just
jack her up.
Away is the prodigy. Right after Charlotte Flair, and remember, Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan had an opportunity to win the tag titles back at Saturday night's main event, knocked off by Rhea and Io. And Ruca into the corner, caught Jordan Grace right on the shoulder, and that stung. That is as nasty as they come. Roxanne Perez has just been on fire since getting in that ring. Oh, and the double knees right to the back. Perez raising hell and wreaking havoc. Number 12 on the way is... You mentioned Becky doesn't like the younger generation. There's a big old slap fest in the center of the ring. Might not be small, but wait up.
Entrant number 12, Maxine.
Will enter her 3rd Royal Rumble match. Now it's interesting to see where Maxine's head's at. She's been silent on all of social media. We haven't really heard much from her.
Against her best friend, Becky Lynch.
Sabotaged her in a rematch. Making an absolute beeline there for Becky Lynch, of course. And there's that Lou Thesz press. Remember, it was Natty, the mentor of Maxine, who cost Maxine the rematch against Becky Lynch a couple of weeks back. Well, Maxine has been 2025's Cinderella story.
Welcome everyone to the 2026 Royal Rumble. My name is Jason. I'm from Twisted One Gaming. We're trying a new thing out today. We're doing a live reaction to the Royal Rumble. I mainly do gaming videos, but I'm trying something out new today. Let me know how you think we're doing.
This time, though, Becky Lynch is looking to make Maxine pay. Nice special woman suplex. And Maxine, remember, she really has Becky Lynch's number. Peter, on a number of occasions, I thought she should have won Hold on a second. Before Natty got involved. Thanks to that referee fast count card. That one should What a spin kick by Maxine. Missed her. She went after Charlotte, caught her on the backside. Wilson, second 6 months of 2025 was a massive step up for Maxine, who did train as you mentioned. Leg drop and in the dungeon with Natty, but
Over the manhandle slam, instead gets a German suplex. Charlotte Flair started
number
at number
13
1.
is
She's
coming in.
Kiana James
3,
at number 3.
2,
She's in as well as number
1.
13 enters.
Oh, Maxine's other best friend.
It's not the
Natty.
Wade.
I like this form, Natty.
Well, forget Natalya. Natalya was the TV glamour version of this woman. I've known Natty going back about 20 years to FCW, born out of the hard dungeon where only the strongest survive. Natty eats divas for breakfast. Natty is now coming for it all.
Yeah, but
starts tonight.
Maxine's not backing down. Natty cost her an opportunity to win back the Intercontinental Championship. And Maxine Dupri wants to take out the woman who turned her back on her.
Don't forget, there are two sides to this woman. Natalya elevated, but Natty decimates. And welcome to Natty Maxine.
The pounding ground attack there by Natty, and now the spin around by Maxine Dupri, taking the fight to Natty as well.
Natty has seen all the weaknesses of Maxine. She knows what makes her tick mentally.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Reversal.
Look at the ankle lock on Natty now. She learned this to perfection in the hard dungeon at the hands of Natty. And now Natty sends Maxine into the top rope.
Everywhere you look.
Manhandle slam.
Threats in this Women's Royal Rumble. Veterans, former world champs everywhere.
And Maxine eliminated by Becky.
Too many enemies in the Royal Rumble for Maxine. Natty and Becky Lynch doing a number. Wait up.
And Becky trying to eliminate Natty. Now Natty made it pretty clear she wants Becky in the Intercontinental Championship.
Come on, get her, Natty.
Trying to beg her way out of this.
A joke, Cole.
What kind of joke? This is no joke, as Becky's eliminated by Natty.
Bye, Becky.
Remember, Natty has been in every single Women's Rumble match since its inception. This is number 9. Becky complaining to the official about that.
Natty has certainly made a statement already tonight. Clearly, this is a very different woman to the one we've seen on our screens over the past several years.
Jordynne Grace trying to hang on as the number 14 entrant. Heads into the arena. The only other woman to be in all 9 Women's Royal Rumble matches from the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan. Last year, she would have set the record for 1 hour and 7 minutes. But Roxanne Perez beat it when Liv was eliminated. Liv has finished second 2 years, and then last year she finished third.
Well, 2025 for was an injury washout. For Liv Morgan, now she's making up for lost time.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has suffered an injury and just returned about a month ago. And now Liv Morgan taking it to Sol Ruca.
Welcome to the Liv Morgan World Domination Tour.
Paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
No, it's homage to the great Dom Mysterio.
Her boyfriend.
The greatest lover in the world, too, I might add.
The greatest lover of the
Liv
world.
Morgan's had a lot of success here in Saudi Arabia. Wade, she won a championship here. She also won the
only 3 people been eliminated.
Championship as well.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of travel involved to get in here for all the
Becky
WWE
Lynch,
roster.
Ivy
Some
Nile,
people
and
just
Candice
travel
LeRae.
better than others, and clearly,
Oh!
Liv Morgan is one of those great travelers.
There's that code breaker into the side Russian leg sweep that has made the Judgment Day so effective. Charlotte with a double clothesline.
Well, this Judgment Day duo, if they
Number
can keep on the
15's
same
coming
page
in.
and obviously keep in the ring and avoid going over the top rope, they're going to be a major threat to everyone.
Lash Legend.
Yes.
Lash
Number
Legend.
15. In her second Royal Rumble match, the powerhouse, Lash Legend. And this is going to be interesting, Wade, because Lash Legend's going it alone. She has no backup in the ring. Her tag team partner, her buddy, her mentor, so to speak, Nia Jax, has been eliminated.
Yeah, normally that would be panic stations, but not for long-legged Lash Legend. The confidence, the charisma, the bougie bully can do this on her own.
How impressed have you been with Lash Legend?
I've followed her career from the very beginning in NXT. This woman's growth curve has been steeper than pretty much anyone I've ever seen.
In her very first Rumble, she lasted nearly 20 minutes. And a double choke slam.
You know what that's called? That is called a cheat code right there. This woman, Lash Legend, is a human cheat code.
Sol Ruca runs right into a boot, tried to get cute, and Lash Legend made her pay.
Got that legendary pump kick right to the jaw.
And look at now, Roxanne Perez Trying to fight her way out of it. Powered up now by Legend, who slams her to the mat.
That is just an unfair fight. You know, Roxanne Perez doesn't back down to anyone. She might have been smart to have done so there, and we've got our first point of the night in this match.
Well, I have no doubt that you're looking at a future WrestleMania main event. Lash Legend has all the tools. And now on the other side, that's Liv Morgan. Top rope, Natty trying to eliminate her.
Liv Morgan a little too cute for that one, clinging onto that top rope and turning things around in a hurry. But watch out, look at Lash.
And now
Jordynne Grace trying to power her out of that. If anyone can, Jordynne can.
And Lash now on the apron, perilous situation. Jordynne Grace, as you mentioned, trying to overpower Legend here.
I'll tell you what now, hats off to Kiana James, who's hanging in this thing. She's been battling away from a very, very early number.
Look at this.
A great display.
Jordynne Grace in trouble on the shoulders of Lash Legend.
Technically, Lash is in big trouble here too. He'll take one kick in the back and they're both going down.
And now Jordynne Grace eliminated by Legend.
Legend needs to get back in that ring ASAP. Save the celebrations until you're in a safe zone.
Number 16 is next. And Roxanne Perez right here in front of us is hanging on. Feet did not hit the floor.
Zelina Vega.
And for the 7th time in her career, Zelina heads to the ring for the Women's Royal Rumble. The former United States champion, tag team champion, and also the inaugural Queen of the Ring.
Well, does not have the prototypical size to do well in the Royal Rumble match, but a recent link up with her hubby Aleister Black has brought out a far nastier, more devious side of Zelina. So let's see what tricks this woman has up her sleeve.
Yeah, a dark side as she rolls into that kick, and now Liv Morgan misses wildly. And Zelina will send Natalya in to Liv Morgan.
Missile usage there of Natty. Natty, not Natalya, remember that, Cole.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to it.
You will be sorry if she hears you.
Yeah, she gave me a nasty look to that. And Kiana James taken down by Zelina. And Charlotte on the other side, driving Zelina into the corner, up on the top rope, dangerous position.
Well, this is what Zelina has to do. She has to be fast, she has to be elusive, and probably has to avoid Lash Legend.
Well, Lash using Zelina as a weapon.
Boom. Right on the back of the head goes down Zelina.
And Lash is just so impressive. We wondered how she'd fare without Nia out here. Doing pretty damn good.
Guidance and backup is always great, but when you're Lash Legend, you don't need any of it.
The number 17 entry mark is how Charlotte Flair won the Rumble back in 2020. Will Raquel Rodriguez have the same luck?
Well, the Judgment Day is now complete. All 3 women from the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, if they can hold on a few more seconds, and now, of course, Raquel Rodriguez. It's going to be a triple whammy for the rest of these women.
Yeah, 3rd time in her career she's been in the Rumble. Now, Wade, if you're Judgment Day, do you work together to eliminate everyone and then figure out who's going to win among the 3 of you?
Hell yeah, you do. You deal with everyone else first, and then as gentlewomen, you figure out who's going to be the ultimate victor.
Raquel Rodriguez, who's been so dominant. Remember what awaits her Monday night. The battle with Stephanie McCurry, the Philly street fight. Raquel and Lash Legend squaring off it from behind. Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. And there is that pit bull mentality, that pack mentality of the Judgment Day.
I'll tell you what I've been really impressed by, of course, if you go back pre-injury, Liv Morgan was the unabashed leader of that group, but now stepping up massively has been Raquel. I've noticed Raquel.
Now look at this, Kiana.
There, watch out.
Kiana trying to eliminate Liv. Roxanne Perez comes to Liv's aid. Kiana back out on the apron.
So back up just in the nick of time there did Liv Morgan, but wait up, they might both go out here.
Liv, Kiana, Roxanne on the apron. Tough situation here for Kiana James, who continues to fight back, and now finally eliminated, this time by Raquel Rodriguez. And Wade, we say it all the time, but the numbers game comes into play.
It's just an unfair.
Sorry, had to take a quick bathroom break. As we return, Kiana James just got eliminated. Entrant number 18 is Chelsea Green.
Yes! I pledge allegiance to the green regime.
Chelsea Green and her secret Hermes Alba Fire out here tonight. Chelsea's the one entering the Rumble at number 18. It is her 5th Royal Rumble match in her career. Remember, she's a 2-time United States champion, 1-time tag champ, and of course the current AAA mixed tag team champion with Ethan Page.
Well, she's also North America's sweetheart. This is basically the modern day Marilyn Monroe, recognized globally, and the good people of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia recognize her too, Michael.
1960 wants her star back.
One of the biggest stars of all time, just like Chelsea Green. Oh, might join the Judgment Day.
No, I think she wants the Judgment Day to join her.
Yeah, join the green regime. That would be even better. Good point, Michael Cole.
Liv Morgan said no. Oh, and Chelsea with a slap of her own, and well, that just ticked off Roxanne and Raquel.
Oh, they're just not in the mood to negotiate tonight, apparently. Save it for another day, Chelsea. Nice. Alba Fire dragging Chelsea out. She's not out.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on.
Didn't go over the top
Yep.
rope.
She has to go over the top rope. Any eliminations.
Judgment Day. Alba Fire's not even the match, but she's in the ring.
I want to start running. Oh, eliminated, Michael. Eliminated.
She wasn't officially in the match.
Well, that means if she is in next year, she should be pre-eliminated for 2027.
Chelsea Green may be eliminated here shortly. Judgment Day doing a number on her.
Number 19.
You ready for some beautiful madness?
Oh, you know me, Michael. I'm always ready for some beautiful madness because the Women's United States champ is here.
Yeah, the 2-time United States champion, NXT Women's champion as well. She won the 2024 Women's Iron Survivor Challenge at NXT, and now heads into her 2nd Royal Rumble match.
So this is a really good number to draw. The problem being your partner, Kiana James, drew a really early number 3, and is already eliminated. So, Julia, you got to do this on your own.
Yeah, but Lash Legend has proven that you don't need friends in there.
Lash Legend is worth 2, though, Michael. She's not really an individual.
And Julia rolling through, and Raquel Rodriguez sent toward the ropes.
All women who've been brawling in the women's tag division too, and of course Julia, as we mentioned, is one half of the #1 contenders alongside Kiana James. That match imminent with the tag champs Rhea and Io.
Julia with a nice suplex.
Known for her ferocious strikes and, of course, a magnetic presence. Oh, no!
Chelsea Green,
Chelsea Green.
Massive issues.
Chelsea Green. Oh, her little minion.
Alba Fire now. Of course, there's no disqualification, so that's completely legal.
This is like surfing, like Sol Ruka. Sol's going to get jealous.
And now Chelsea out to the apron thanks to Alba Fire. Somehow survives.
As is Sol Ruka in the corner. I haven't seen her for a minute. She's getting stomped on currently by Charlotte Flair's almost out. Charlotte Flair turned over the top, but holds on.
Io Sky.
From #1, but the threats keep coming.
The best wrestler on the planet today. One half of the tag team champions.
Michael Coles is the best wrestler on the planet.
The genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
That's a little.
And I'm just looking in the ring right now, and there are a lot of women in the ring who really do not like Io Sky.
You know, we mentioned Roxanne's record last year and then Liv at 1 hour and 7 minutes. Io Sky last year, she lasted 1 hour, 6 minutes, 45 seconds. An incredible performance by Io.
Io's spoiled for choice on who she's going to attack and throwing out those Shotei uppercuts to anything that moves.
I talked to Io today, told me how excited she was to be a part of this tonight. I asked her about, teaming with Rhea and possibly being in the ring together tonight. She said, I'm here to win, and Rhea understands that.
Smart as Chelsea Green clinging on once.
So that means that
Rhea, but getting serenaded now as Io Sky.
Rhea's probably next.
And the Judgment Day,
really
mesmerized.
Really do not like Io Sky whatsoever, but watch out, Io. Triple threat incoming.
Remember, Io and Rhea knocked off Liv and Roxanne at Saturday night's main event last week. Can't believe that was just a week ago. And now Oh, what a kick by Sky.
Again, living dangerously, going to the top rope, but I would trust Io Sky on that because nobody does it better.
And what a missile drop kick by the genius of the Sky.
Highest risk superstar.
There you go, do it, Wade, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Too. All of Saudi Arabia is currently doing it too. We need a name for that. Pointing in the sign.
Things just got dark.
Sky.
The Empress of Tomorrow, the woman who won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match back in 2018. Asuka is here.
The former mentor of Io Sky who just arrived. Of course, that relationship went kaput for good in the latter half of 2025 with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley taking tag gold away from the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, back in Japan, Asuka, as you mentioned, mentor to Io Sky. They had a long-time friendship, and something happened. It fell apart. It disintegrated. They each blame one another, but nonetheless, Io Sky and Asuka rivals at this point in their career.
Well, I blame Io Sky because you should show respect to your superiors, and Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, is clearly the superior in that relationship.
You show me no respect.
Because I'm your superior. You should show me respect, Michael Cole.
And Asuka staring down Io Sky. I love Asuka's presence, how she takes her time to enter the ring.
I love how insidious she is, and I love her when she dances a little too. If she wins this, she will be dancing all night long.
They're looking to become a two-time Rumble winner to join Charlotte Flair is the only woman to do that.
The Japanese lady's about to throw down.
And speaking of Charlotte Flair, she's still in this as the Judgment Day on the far side of the ring are trying to eliminate her. And now Julia and Asuka and Io Sky taking out each other. Three of Japan's biggest stars, from Stardom to Pro Wrestling Wave to the Royal Rumble.
It would appear that two of them do not like Io Sky.
Oh no! Asuka caught Julia. Not sure that was planned, but
I believe it was clearly upset is Asuka. Do not trust the Empress of Tomorrow. That is one insidious woman.
Asuka's got a bit of a screw loose.
Very nice, Michael. Although it is true, to be fair.
Told you. Rhea frickin' Ripley.
A much better entry number at 22 than the number she drew back in 2023. At number 1, Rhea Ripley went on to win the Royal Rumble. So you would assume now that Io Sky finally's got some backup.
Man, pyro on a Royal Rumble entrance. You've got to be a pretty big star to get that, and there comes no star bigger than Rhea Ripley in the entire world of professional wrestling. And everyone's happy to see Rhea, not more so, as you mentioned, Cole, Io Sky, her own tag partner, her own tag jam partner, and some much needed backup.
Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. We know the long history with Rhea and the Judgment Day. Rhea once a part of that group before being excommunicated. And the complexion of this whole match changed when Rhea came in, didn't it?
Well, this is the most physically dominant woman the industry has ever seen. Showing no remorse, and Chelsea Green, wrong place, wrong time.
Is she going to try to recruit Rhea as well?
I mean, it'd be a smart thing to do, albeit likely unsuccessful.
Oh, out to the apron now. That's Julia and Zelina. Zelina bounced off the ring post. She's in trouble. Arena Darce as Zelina is eliminated.
Like an execution on the side of the ring there. That knee to the jaw completely rocking Zelina. And Zelina's down and out. And go on, salute. I'm going to do it too. Let's salute.
Oh, so much for that. I mean, Chelsea really didn't think that. Alba got eliminated again, Wade. She's not even in the match. And Chelsea Green gonna join her.
Oh, I used to like Rhea.
Why do you go help Chelsea? Oh, look at Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne, what a
firebrand
she is. Has not stopped moving since entering and still has a smile on her face.
Looking for Pop Rocks. Rhea Ripley said not right now. And now has her in position.
Oh no.
Roxanne.
Oh no.
Eliminated with the razor's edge.
Well, not there to her.
And now
sometimes partner in crime. Damian Priest.
Roxanne's Judgment Day partners, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, trying to make Rhea pay. And now her tag team partner, Io Sky, coming to Rhea's aid.
Don't forget, they booted Rhea Ripley out of the Judgment Day.
Bayley.
The woman who won the 2024 Royal Rumble matchup. She entered at number 3. Bayley would go on to WrestleMania.
Ding dong, you idiots!
And she won the championship and the big event. And now Bayley going right after Sol Ruca. Sol trying to stay in here. Remember, Sol Ruca embarrassed Bayley, beating her back at Saturday night's main event in December.
Wow, both hands touched the floor, but both feet did not. That's that extreme athleticism of Sol Ruca saving her there.
And now Bayley and Ruca working together.
Ruca in a bad spot here.
Charlotte Flair entered this matchup at number 1. She's been in over 40 minutes, Wade, as Liv Morgan is dumped out to the apron.
Bayley going on a tear here, been a bit volatile,
yeah,
but a bit
she keeps playing possum on the side.
But laser focused on getting the job here.
Boom.
What a head of steam Bayley has built up since arriving in this match, and the complexion completely changed. So the veteran gets in there who knows they are more than capable of winning this thing, and even beating the great Charlotte Flair in a chop contest.
Bayley, one of the original 4 horsewomen, along with Charlotte Flair, as she drops Charlotte, number 24. This is the spot where Asuka won the Rumble from back in 2018. I said, sorry, number 24.
Jacy Jayne. NXT Women's.
Look who it is, my former Toxic Attraction friend, now the leader of Fatal Influence in NXT. This woman is the rock star of NXT.
She's a 2-time NXT Women's Champion, the current champion as well, 2-time Tag Team Champion, and Jacy Jayne, who's impressed all of us. Looking to win the Rumble.
Highly agile, incredibly athletic, swaggering and confident, and now taking down this field, but that might not have been smart.
Raquel.
Okay, we got 5 more.
Jacy Jayne now sends Raquel face first into the turnbuckle.
Nice, unique moveset here of Jacy Jayne, causing real devastation against a bunch of women who are mostly softened up.
You know, the Hall of Famer, Booker T, one of the voices of NXT, loves Jacy Jayne. Thinks she's one of the best.
How could you not? The performance she had throughout 2025 in stepping up to the very top level in NXT shows she's very much earned this spot.
Ooh.
May go on and win the whole thing. A favorable draw, got a nice high number.
She's in a group with Mandy Rose, I think.
There's only 6 more women to come.
So Ruca sent out to the apron, and now looking to eliminate Jacy is Natty. And Rhea Ripley. Now this is interesting, and I'll tell you why. I spoke to Natty about this earlier today. She still has not forgiven Rhea Ripley for taking her out and not allowing them to have a tag team match
version
in
of
Saudi
Natty
Arabia
versus
on
Rhea
Natty's
Ripley,
birthday
that would be cool.
3 years ago.
Sometimes
they're
you got to put
literally
beef
right
on
in the
hold for
same
various
scene, so.
reasons, but Natty never forgets, and Rhea Ripley's going to pay the price here.
Well, maybe not. Uh-oh, Natty looking to take down Rhea. Knee right to the face of Natty.
Natty is just a woman transformed here, isn't she? Very, very different woman, tapping into all that potential and all those years of learning in the Heart Dungeon and beyond.
Sure, Liv Morgan wants to go toe-to-toe with Natty.
Liv Morgan said, no, this is my night. Nobody gets in my way. Try decimating this.
And Raquel Rodriguez now. Lifting Natty up, looking to put her over the top rope. Natty hanging on, Raquel out to the apron as well.
Panic stations now for the Judgment Day. You don't want to lose your powerhouse.
Oh, Oblivion off the top rope to the floor. Liv eliminates Natty.
It's like a catapult with the top rope. I don't think the impact was particularly strong on Natty, but the effect of bumping her to the outside was.
Now this is number 25. This is what I was trying to get at before. Asuka won her inaugural Rumble match at this number back in 2018.
And Asuka was never
Nikki
a Hall of Famer,
Smella.
unlike this woman. Nikki Bella has arrived.
Her 4th Royal Rumble match. Nikki Bella, who wants to get back in the hunt for the World Championship. Well, you do that if you win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, she came very, very close to defeating Stephanie McCare several times in 2025. Didn't quite get over the line. This is one way to earn yourself another opportunity. This time at
Nikki
WrestleMania.
Smella.
Last year's Rumble, Nikki Bella made her return to WWE.
Carries an aura of nostalgia and major star power. That is a face that could very well sell WrestleMania.
Yeah, she transcends WWE into the whole sports and entertainment world. Nikki Bella, Hall of Famer with a clothesline to Jacy Jayne.
Time world champ too. Look at him dominate
spine buster
in a second era. Growing with confidence by the week. Ever since this personality shift of Nikki Bella, she has looked so much better.
And look at Nikki. Oh! On a move, taking down Raquel.
Whooping anything that moves. Oh!
Number 26 is on the way.
It's the lung blower there to Nikki Bella. Suddenly stops her in her tracks.
And now
Lyra Valkyria.
Part of the kickoff show yesterday, said she learned a lot in her first ever Rumble last year. Plans to use what she learned here tonight.
Did she learn to not get thrown over the top rope? Because that's the key thing you need to learn.
And Lyra going right after Liv Morgan. Of course, Lyra and Bayley with issues with the Judgment Day as well. Oh, and a big kick. This Rumble really showing how tough and star-studded the tag team division is.
Yeah, everywhere you look, every woman in WWE seemingly wants to form a tag team. Find yourself someone you can at least get along with to an extent. And then launch a charge at the gold. Of course, Bayley thrilled that she's a little back up in this one.
Lyra Valkyria dropping Lash Legend. Charlotte still in the match. She started at number 1. What a performance by Flair.
Yeah, what a performance, but exactly what you would expect by someone with the last name Flair. Absolutely incredible from the off. And now Julia with some unique offense here. As I say, modified octopus holder, a crucifix or something there. But Lyra Valkyria has the power.
They're trying to use that to her advantage to try to eliminate Julia. Julia on the top, in trouble, drops to the apron. And Bayley comes to her tag partner's aid.
Just sheer brute force pushing Julia out, but Julia is refusing to go down lightly.
And hanging in there. All right, Julia eliminated.
There's a bit of teamwork there between Lyra and Bayley.
Julia.
Bayley is the platform for that flying forearm strike.
From the spot where Charlotte Flair
Jordan.
won last year's Rumble from NXT. Her first Rumble match ever, Kalani Jordan.
Major NXT star power arriving here, a former TNA Knockouts World Champ.
Former NXT Women's North American Champion as well.
One high-flying woman, gymnastics background from Michigan State University, and she knows how to use it and going up top quick.
And Kalani, whoa! From the top rope.
Modified Phoenix splash or something.
Takes out Jacy Jayne, and Kalani Jordan now wiping everybody out.
Gymnastics coming to the fore early on here. The coaches in NXT massively hyped up with Kalani James, and in about 15 seconds here, we know exactly why.
Heard from Shawn Michaels, who heads up NXT on our countdown show. So proud of everyone from NXT. All that are in the Rumble here tonight.
Nice job, Kalani James. Kalani Jordan, excuse me, way to announce yourself to the world here.
Well, I'm wearing off on you. And now, Io Sky caught her with a kick. We await number 28. Asuka's got some help.
Yeah, badly needed help at that because the Kabuki Warriors are now completing this match.
And 28's a great number. 2 winners in the past from number 28 on the women's side of things. the 5th Rumble for Kairi Sane of the Kabuki Warriors.
And let's face it, not all tag teams are created equal, but the Kabuki Warriors are one of the most dominant tag teams in history.
Oh, she's gonna attack.
And Kairi
Sky.
to Io Sky.
Of course, formed a friendship with Io Sky, but sided with her own mentor, Asuka, when that relationship broke down.
Yeah, Kairi and Asuka, 3-time tag team champions.
3-time.
And Bayley now sent flying. Charlotte Flair has now gone over the 50-minute mark in this match.
Kairi Sane has just been a blur ever since she got in there, and the Kabuki
Keeps
Warriors
laying
are
under the
looking strong
turnbuckle
here.
like they always do.
Both go to WrestleMania, not from this match anyway.
Rhea Ripley, who's had big issues with the Kabuki Warriors as well. Looking to eliminate Rhea up over the top rope to the apron.
Oh, but backup has arrived in the form of Io Sky. The tag champs now battling away for survival.
Rhea lands on the apron, and now Kairi Sane, uh-oh.
Just a little friendly fire.
Asuka, Kairi, they're trying to hang on.
Tell you what, you get pretty sweaty at this point in a match too, especially in the desert.
Asuka trying to hang on, Kairi Sane trying to keep her in the ring. Io Sky rips Kairi away, and Asuka dragging herself back up to the apron.
Oh no!
Oh no, Kairi. Oh no.
Well, that was inadvertent, and there may be consequences for Kairi Sane for that
Oh,
shot.
man.
It was clearly unintentional, but as one
Oh, Asuka's gonna love that.
Kairi!
Don't do that, Michael. Not a good time.
Kairi is in shock that she just eliminated Asuka, and that cost her. Io Sky eliminating Kairi Sane as well.
But what a complete and total disaster it has been for the Kabuki Warriors. And these two may have an issue between one another now. Don't do it, Asuka.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God!
She's
Brie Bella? Oh, puke.
Brie Bella is back!
It's Twin Magic time, Cole! Wow!
I get my stats working here somewhere. This is, what a shocker!
Oh, Bianca Belair, huh?
We haven't seen her in years.
But we get Brie Bella.
And Brie Bella now has got the WWE fans up and cheering in Riyadh.
Oh, there's always some shocks in the Royal Rumble, isn't there? And this one is a very welcome surprise. Welcome back, Brie Bella.
And Brie with a missile drop kick.
Of course, it's not lost on me that Nikki Bella is still in this match. This was the original tag team of the modern era in the women's division.
You know who she's paying
There's no
homage to?
Bianca Belair. I want
With
AJ
the
Lee
kicks that are now called the It Kicks.
for
Where you
that
get
last
the point,
spot.
folks. Oh! Kalani took a hard fall into the ropes.
Raw first into that middle rope, and Brie Bella is simply on fire tonight.
And Brie helping her sister, Nikki, to her feet.
I don't know what the deal is with Brie Bella. I don't know if she's here for good, but I will say if she is, the women's tag division just got even hotter if that was possible.
Final entry.
It's Tiffy time.
Oh,
It is indeed Tiffy time! At number 30, Tiffany Stratton's back.
Very lackluster.
Wait, she's been out of action since the fall with a knee injury caused
Very
by the WWE
lackluster.
Women's Champion Jade Cargill.
Little Miss Perfect is back in WWE, and she's looking to go to WrestleMania.
She had an incredible 2025.
Let's see what we
before
get.
the injury, and it is Tiffy time! Swan time! Taking everybody out!
To many, the greatest athlete in all of WWE, former member of Team USA alongside Simone Biles. When you're right, Cole, what a 2025 it was for Tiffany Stratton. 2026 might start off in the same vein.
Yeah, she went almost the whole year without getting beat. And Tiffany Stratton now at a kip-up looks great.
Well, suddenly looking utterly
This is when Charlotte Flair needs to take over.
Like a throwback to WrestleMania, Cole.
14 women in the ring now. One of them is going to WrestleMania. This past WrestleMania, Tiffany Stratton beat Charlotte Flair.
Well, I once interviewed these two in ring prior to WrestleMania. It was one of the biggest disasters of all time. They truly hate one another.
And Charlotte hasn't forgotten. And Tiffany Stratton with the right hand as well. And now Charlotte unloading on Tiffany.
A little payback for WrestleMania. Broken up now by the Judgment Day, who may well have done the smart thing and let that one burn itself out rather than getting involved.
Again, Raquel and Liv Morgan working so well together in this Rumble match thus far. And, well, may have spoken too soon.
Well, hold on a second. This threat of the Judgment Day has suddenly been figured out by all the other women in the match who are now, hey, we got to get rid of these two.
Morgan sent into the corner, taken out by Lyra Valkyria. Bayley delivers an elbow.
Of course, Raquel's getting it too for good measure. 3 women from the Judgment Day now getting ganged up on. The tables have turned.
It's great watching the Bella Twins work together. A little bit of twin magic, Wade.
Yes, indeed. Can Twin Magic take them all the way to WrestleMania, or at least one of them? Not if Bayley and Lyra Valkyria have something to do with it.
Up over the top, hanging on is Valkyria. Lyra's feet have not touched the floor as of late, dragging herself back on the apron.
It's so difficult to cling onto those ropes when the palms are sweaty and you're exhausted.
Have you ever lasted that long in the Rumble?
Kidding me? I think 22 minutes was my record, and I clung
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I did cling onto the bottom rope for 15 of those 22 minutes.
Typical Bad News Barrett. And
they got some bad news when I got eliminated.
And look at this, look at him. Uh-oh, hanging on though. Brie trying to stay in this matchup with the kicks to Lyra.
Is that Brie or is that Nikki? I'm struggling again. I should know better than this.
And now Bayley with a big elbow. Nikki now. Twin Magic again. Lyra eliminated. Bayley eliminated by the Bellas.
Okay. Bellas just eliminated Lyra.
Big old owls. Just like you, Michael Cole. You're a loser too.
We are down to 12 competitors. Who is going to the main event of WrestleMania?
Oh, what an epic battle this one has been. Still need a winner though.
Great performances so far from the likes of Charlotte Flair and Lash Legend and Sol Ruca.
I'm going to say the greatest performance by far for me has to have been Charlotte Flair in from #1 and still throwing bombs in there.
And now Io Sky out to the apron. Hanging on is Kalani Jordan. Talk about how athletic she is. And Jacy Jayne eliminates Jordan.
You don't belong, honey. That's the message from Jacy Jayne. Oh!
Soul Snatcher! Soul Snatcher!
The coolest move in wrestling just got executed on Jacy Jayne.
And Sol Ruca going to eliminate the NXT Women's Champion.
I mean, that is just a highlight reel move every time you see it.
And now Lash Legend sends Sol shoulder first to the post.
Well, somebody who
didn't go over the top rope. She's still alive.
Not impressed was Lash Legend, and now fully aware of that threat of the veterans, the Bella Twins. This is who we need to get rid of.
And Lash Legend, though, looking to overpower them.
Power versus the history in this industry of the Bella Twins, and it looks like Power's going to win out.
Nikki and Brie Bella exchanging blows with Legend. Lash now. Over the top.
Both of them are eliminated by Lash Legend. Let's go.
Tonight by Legend.
25,000 fans all shouting no, but the one man on the ground, the referee, shouting yes. Goodbye, Bella Twins.
We have 8 competitors remaining. Lash on the apron. Charlotte Flair now runs into Sol Ruca. Sol looking to eliminate Charlotte Flair. What a feather in her cap that would be.
Major name to drop in the Royal Rumble, but Charlotte Flair not going down without a fight.
And Charlotte with a, oh, Lash Legend with a kick. Charlotte eliminated by Legend. What an incredible Rumble for Lash Legend.
The legend of Lash continues to grow.
59 minutes, 50 seconds for Charlotte Flair in an historic Rumble appearance, but Lash Legend eliminates her.
Tell you right now, Lash Legend still looks pretty fresh too. That's the scary part.
You were looking at the final 7 in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Judgment Day's Raquel and Liv, Tiffany Stratton, Sol Ruca, Lash Legend, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. And now the Judgment Day goes after Rhea and Io. Sol Ruca and Tiffany Stratton looking to eliminate the threat that is Lash Legend.
Was getting tested at this point. It's all about the conditioning.
Uh-oh, Raquel catching Io Sky, looking to eliminate Io. Drops her on the apron. Rhea Ripley now with a headbutt.
Raquel needs backup in a big way. Look out here.
Oh, and a riptide. And Lash from behind. Man, I cannot get over how impressed I am with Lash Legend.
Well, the eye is consistently drawn to Lash Legend in this match. She is clearly at this point, despite oh God, despite the inexperience, the favorite in this one here.
Lash Legend dumping Io Sky out to the apron. Legend out there as well.
Get off the apron, Lash. This could be disastrous for you.
Something has to give. Io Sky fighting with everything she's got.
This is where you need to find something a little extra in the tank. What are you doing here? What the hell are you trying?
Io trying to eliminate Lash, but she's got herself in trouble.
Well, if Lash lets go here, they are both eliminated.
So what do you do? Oh, Legend eliminated Sky.
It's the heel kick to the nose. Unorthodox, but it got the job done, and the smile on Lash's face tells you that confidence is growing.
That is the 5th elimination for Lash Legend, who has been the dominant force in this match tonight.
And that word dominant, the dominance of Rhea Ripley is now being called into question, and she does not like it.
You could be looking at Liv Morgan now. Ran right into a headbutt by Rhea. And now Sol Ruca, that wasn't wise. And Tiffany Stratton, you could be looking right now here, Wade, and I'm not exaggerating. This could be a future WrestleMania main event right now in the ring with Rhea and Lash.
Well, the problem for Lash Legend is that Rhea Ripley just saw her eliminate Io Sky, her body, her tag champ partner, and these are the consequences.
You see the look of disbelief on Rhea's face when she didn't drop it with a clothesline. And then the pump kick.
Legendary to the draw.
And now the two powerhouses will square off. Lash is like, you want some?
Lash ain't backing down to anyone.
Yeah, Big Mommy Cool, Lash Legend. Six women remain in this match. Oh, Lash Legend just picked Raquel out of the air.
Did it with a big smile too. It's too easy for Lash Legend.
And a fall-away slam by Legend into a kip-up.
Lash Legend just looks unbreakable tonight.
Went for the kick. Raquel Rodriguez with Lash up top. Went for the Tahana bomb. Big uppercut by Lash. Rhea Ripley eliminates Legend after a legendary performance.
Lash Legend has been eliminated by the Eradicator. Uh-oh. There goes the Ripley. There goes Ripley. Ooh.
Liv Morgan, that's her top partner. Liv just eliminated her top partner. Liv just eliminated Raquel Rodriguez. For herself.
Liv wins. I'm saying Liv wins now.
Boy, would I love to be a fly on the wall in the clubhouse later tonight.
Oh, I can't wait to Monday Night Raw on Monday. This is going to be good. But we are down to 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sol Ruca from NXT, the returning Tiffany Stratton, and Liv Morgan. One of these women are going to main event WrestleMania.
I'm not so sure Raquel is even going to leave here. She has her eyes locked on Liv Morgan.
I don't think it'll be Sol Ruca. I think it'll be Liv Morgan. Tiffany Stratton won it last year, so.
Sent over the top rope. She'll land on the apron by Tiffany. Catches into with a kick. Cold by Liv. Ruca. Oh, wow. Face planting Tiffany. Big running kick by Liv.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone
Sol hits that Soul
Ruca
Snatcher on one of them, though. It could be over.
But this woman from NXT continues to come fast. Nice
Wait for it.
Soul Snatcher.
And Tiffany using
Tiffany.
to her advantage to deliver the drop kick to Liv Morgan.
How smart was that by Liv Morgan as Sol went for that Soul Snatcher, pulling out the front, saving herself, and now in the crosshairs of Tiffany.
Oh, and a running knee by Morgan. Liv takes out Ruca again.
It's just an all-out brawl at this point. Tactics go out of the window. Hit anything that moves.
There it is!
Well, Sol moving out of the way.
The prettiest moonsault ever by Tiffany Stratton. Liv went for Oblivion. Tiffany Stratton was able to intercept. Standing switch by Morgan. Sends Liv into the corner. Sol Ruca now. Double Soul Snatcher!
It's yours for the taking now, Sol. Finish the job.
Ruca with an opportunity. An opportunity of a lifetime.
This is how you put the cat amongst the pigeons and shock the world at the Royal Rumble.
Sol Ruca looking to eliminate both Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan. What a miracle this would be. Ruca, Tiffany, Liv, all hanging on.
So much exhaustion here. Tiffany clearly the freshest.
Oh, high stakes, high pressure on the apron. Tiffany to midsection to Liv Morgan. Sol Ruca using Liv to her advantage. Delivers a kick. Tiffany Stratton now sends Ruca into the corner. Sol hanging on. Both feet must hit the floor. Ruca with an elbow.
It's all about
this is so close.
Oh,
Oh, there goes Sol. Told you, Liv Morgan, your winner. The 2026 Royal Rumble.
Women's Royal Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, no longer the bridesmaid, now the bride. Liv Morgan, after 2 second-place finishes, finally wins the Royal Rumble.
Well, the celebrations can begin for Liv Morgan and most of the Judgment Day, except, of course, the partner she stabbed in the back, Raquel Rodriguez.
A legendary match with unbelievable performances from the like of Charlotte Flair and Sol Ruca, Lash Legend, and many others. But in the end, Liv Morgan climbs to the top of the mountain.
Well, let's go back to some of the action here. This was the elimination of Rhea Bloody Ripley with a Tejana bomb, from Raquel. Raquel enjoyed it a little too much. And this is where Liv Morgan decided it's every woman for herself in the Royal Rumble, stabbing her own body from the Judgment Day in the back.
And this is the double Soul Snatcher from Sol Ruca. Man, how great did Ruca look? And she had an opportunity. I thought she was going to win, but she made a mistake by going high.
Yeah, it's kind of a rookie error after a brilliant performance. Exhaustion does that, but what oblivion later. That is called capitalizing. And the moral of the story for Liv Morgan, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Victory for Morgan in the 2026 Royal Rumble.
You gotta point to the WrestleMania sign, girl. Come on.
An emotional Liv Morgan.
There you
and
go.
Who can blame her? Because Liv's going to be in the main event of WrestleMania against the champion,
the current champion,
choosing
Jade Cargill and Stephanie Becerra. But I really think Raquel is going to win it on Monday.
Judgment Day has finally come for Liv Morgan.
And we're going to get Raquel versus Liv Morgan at WrestleMania.
Lover or hater, Wade, you can't help
That's the
but
best
get
bet.
lost in the emotion of the moment. Ever since a young girl growing up in New Jersey, Liv Morgan had one dream, and that dream was to main event WrestleMania. And she does that this year by winning the Royal Rumble. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, the ruler will enter the men's Royal Rumble match later on tonight. I said it last night on Friday Night SmackDown. I believe, Wade, that this may be the most star-studded Royal Rumble in history. But coming up next, puts his career
will he lose and have to retire? AJ Styles versus Gunther.
If AJ Styles loses, he must retire. And again, what a moment. Moments ago, Liv Morgan realizing a lifelong dream. First Sol Ruca eliminated by Tiffany Stratton, and then Liv would take advantage with the Oblivion, sending Tiffany to the floor. Liv Morgan with that surprise of just joy on her face. And she joins the likes of Asuka and Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair and Ronda Rousey and Rhea Ripley, Bayley, and of course Charlotte again last year.
Taxes was so taxing.
Now taxes is so free. Typical tax, free addition only, roughly 37% of filings qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only.
Huh?
This is taxes, file for free.
Are they cold?
Get the most money back.
The microphone's still on, so just watch what you say.
When I got in this business, I learned pretty quickly that it was about respect. Respect for the ring, respect for your opponent, respect for those who came before you and paved the way.
What about some respect for me? Respect for the man that made John Cena tap out. He tapped out like a little...
Week after week, Gunther disrespects John.
It is my time now!
Gunther, I'm gonna teach you about respect. I'm gonna make you tap out.
Styles is saying that Gunther tapped. The referee apparently didn't see a tap. Wait a second.
He was so focused on making me tap out that he forgot that he was in the ring with the greatest professional wrestler in this company.
Yeah, we both know your hand was raised, but you didn't beat me. You tapped out like a little...
If you want a rematch with me, I want you to put your career on the line. I'm sick and tired of all those old-timers around here overstaying their welcome. At the Royal Rumble, the career of the phenomenal AJ Styles is over.
Yeah, Gunther claims he's gonna end my WWE career, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not saying Gunther isn't good. He is not phenomenal.
They're taking a commercial break, and we are too.
Walk in like you own the air. Because confidence, that's your superpower.
Acknowledge me.
You don't dodge the noise. You flip it, own it, make it yours. Walk in loud. Walk out legendary.
Well, this here is the Kingdom Center Skybridge in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And we'd like to take this time to
Welcome
extend
back.
a special thank you to Lincoln Park.
Hello, my name is Jason from Twisted One Gaming.
From the album From Zero.
We're trying a new thing today. Today is the Royal Rumble 2026. And typically we do gaming videos here on the channel, but today we've chosen to do a live reaction to the WWE Royal Rumble.
And he hopes to join some of these superstars who have won the Royal Rumble over the years. I want to remind you to join Jackie Redmond and company right after the main event tonight of the Royal Rumble, part of the Royal Rumble post show.
Go ahead and put in the chat who you think will win the men's Royal Rumble.
Officer, the Hall of Famer, former two-time Rumble winner, Triple H, all following the main event tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. If AJ Styles loses, AJ must retire. Introducing first, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General.
The man I have called the career killer. He sent Goldberg into retirement last summer. He made John Cena give up in Cena's final match of his legendary career. And tonight, he looks to end the 25-year career of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, Gunther is unquestionably in the year 2026 two things. Number one, the most hated man in wrestling. Number two, the yardstick bell to bell for this industry. And it's that last point that makes the threat to the career of AJ so great.
Yep. Gonna sign this as make Gunther tap out like a little bee again.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles! AJ Styles has made it clear that 2026 is his final year in professional wrestling. But he wants to go out on his terms. He'd love to have a year-long retirement tour and face some of his all-time great rivals. But he was suckered into this match, Wade, by the ring general, Gunther.
Yeah, he was goaded into putting his career on the line against the career killer, which to me was a huge unforced error. Sometimes when you think emotionally, you don't think clearly, your thinking becomes irrational, and I understand the pride that AJ has built up throughout his long 25 plus years at the top, but that pride for me has been it has made him put his career on the line against the guy who conceivably may not be beatable. I mean, how long have we been watching Gunther in WWE? 6, 7 years, whatever it is. I would guess, off the top of my head, maybe 5 losses in that time. Have you got the stats to hand?
Actually 6.
6, okay, well it's close enough. It's a handful of losses.
But listen to these numbers. When he was NXT UK champion, he was champ for 870 days. When he was Intercontinental champion, Gunther held the title a record 666 days. And he's a double-time world champion. And he's only been beaten 6 times in the past couple of years in one-on-one action. And he may be in the best streak of his career right now.
Yeah, and his last loss, of course, was to World Heavyweight Champ CM Punk. And CM Punk himself, the great CM Punk, said he doesn't feel he beat Gunther. He feels he just survived Gunther.
The referee in this match is Dan Engler. He refereed many of AJ Styles' matches back when Styles was the man who ran TNA. Will this be the final time we see Styles compete in the ring? Or will he knock off the ring general?
Here we are.
And keep his career alive?
Hear that audience suddenly firing up there, willing AJ Styles to victory. They're very quiet on AJ's entrance because there was a severe sense of dread, of foreboding, because the consequences of this match are almost too great for this audience to enjoy.
So if you're AJ Styles, what do you have to do to win this match tonight?
Well, you've got to figure out that Gunther simply has no weakness. Even when you have him in the center of the ring, bang to rights in a calf crusher, as we saw several weeks ago in Dusseldorf, Germany. He's still not beaten.
Let me interrupt you. Gunther may have an Achilles heel, so to speak. He has tapped out on a couple of occasions, and he tapped out a few weeks ago, as you mentioned, to AJ Styles. Whether it was a ruse or it wasn't, he was caught in the calf crusher, and he did tap.
I'll correct one thing you just said. You said he has Achilles heels. I will say he had Achilles heels. When he's been beaten in the past, he will never be beaten the same way again. He goes back to the drawing board and corrects that.
Styles right back to the calf. Going to be a point of attack as he looks to soften up Gunther for the calf crusher here tonight.
I mean, we will never truly know if Gunther was genuinely tapping out on the aforementioned calf crusher, or if it was just a ruse. So if that is the point of attack, we may find out the truth tonight.
I asked AJ, why? Why 2026? I mean, 25-year career, but he's still in the best shape of his life. He moves great in the ring. He said, I want people to remember me like this. I want people to remember me at the top of my game. I don't want to hang on for a number of years and be a shell of myself. And you have to applaud that.
Absolutely, it's noble, but it is high risk against someone like Gunther. And let me add this to the mix. What has AJ done over the past 7 days? He's been in absolute wars with Shinsuke Nakamura and CM Punk. Gunther, nicely rested, been in the gym, worked on his prep, and completely ready to end his career tonight.
AJ's strategy early is the leg of Gunther. Soften him up for the calf crusher.
Yeah, you're right. It is going for that leg, soften him up. That's a physical attack, but also it's a mental attack on Gunther, saying, I know your weakness, I'm going to get you again.
And then hit Gunther with his own chops, and now Gunther with a side headlock, wrestling AJ to the mat. AJ Styles' career began back in 2001 with a handful of tag matches in WCW. Had a handful of matches in WWE at that point in time as well, before he went on to become the megastar at TNA. Went on to New Japan, became a world champ, came to the WWE a decade ago at the Royal Rumble 2016. Went on to win a couple of WWE championships, United States and Intercontinental titles.
Yeah, he's a man who's done it all and is certainly not ready for it to end tonight, unlike Gunther. But going back to that fake tap out we talked about in that match in Dusseldorf, what's Gunther always prided himself on? The mat is sacred, right? But that was the cheapest win of his entire career. And to Gunther, that was a statement, it's a stumble.
Nice drop kick by Styles. I got a question for you. Gunther has declared for the Royal Rumble match later tonight. He's in that match. Do you think he's looking ahead to that and the opportunity to main event WrestleMania and maybe not completely focused on Styles?
I mean, it might be that. What I suspect, though, is a simple message being sent to AJ Styles. I'm so confident that I'm going to wipe the floor with you in your retirement match. I'm also going to go and win the Royal Rumble. And after a slow start here from Gunther, things have suddenly picked up right in the solar plexus of AJ Styles. Take another look at this, the level of impact, first with that shot, and second, the landing, the flip landing of AJ on the floor. And AJ struggling to breathe here.
I'm not surprised at this at all. You wouldn't expect Gunther, and now dropping Styles on the table.
Just smashing our monitors in the process.
The point I was making, I wouldn't expect Gunther to want to count out victory of AJ Styles. He wants to tap out AJ. He promised to do that tonight. And Styles driven in to the ring post.
And I'll tell you right now, I was watching that Irish whip into the ring post. Normally you try and resist that. There was no resistance at all from AJ. AJ's in a bad way here.
$25,000 here tonight in Riyadh, trying to will on AJ Styles to dig down deep, but a chop by this Terminator-like Gunther drops AJ. And now Styles whipped into the barricades.
Styles is looking like jelly, even in the early goings here, as a serious mischief been done to the midsection of AJ Styles, who's grabbing that sternum repeatedly. I'll tell you right now, movement is one thing with a cracked sternum. Breathing is another thing.
Well, hey, here's the problem with Gunther, too. He's relentless. He has no mercy, no absence of malice in Gunther. He just keeps coming at you. Will not give you a chance to breathe. And AJ Styles having problems breathing now as the ribs went into the barricade.
Well, in here with tactics clearly was Gunther, and you're right, he's as callous, as ruthless, and as barbaric as they come when he gets the upper hand.
You know, Wade, I had that sit-down interview with him on Raw Monday night. I was looking into his eyes. This man relishes the opportunity to end people's careers. It drives him. It makes him what he is today.
Yeah, and it adds to the massive aura that this man has built up over the years. Just crossing off names, retiring your favorites, all of them Hall of Famers.
Well, you notice blood on Gunther. The official has gloves on. I wonder if AJ's been busted open. I can't quite see.
Yeah, there's blood smeared on both men here. I see it on the forearm of AJ too. It's kind of all over the body. I don't quite know.
Oh, what a back body drop!
Quite know where that blood. Oh, there it is. There's a cut right on that left forearm of AJ Styles.
I think it may have happened when he came down hard on the announce table. Look at the height in this back body drop as Gunther just flings him to the mat.
Well, the obvious damage, of course, is to that left forearm. I think you're right. I think he got smashed against our monitor. But the true story is the sternum of AJ.
Well, Gunther promised that he was going to tap out AJ Styles. Can he do it with a Boston Crab in the middle of the ring? Gunther screaming, ask him, ask him.
This has all gone horribly wrong. Where I from the start for AJ Styles.
And AJ trying to reverse the pressure here. Onto his back now, fighting out of it. Styles is relentless as they come, as resilient as anyone, in that kick right to the ribs again. Well, and AJ's having some problems breathing.
Relentless, the word you just used for AJ, is similarly true, perhaps even more so for this man, Gunther, once he gets the upper hand.
And it's that slow pace, methodical at times, but little wasted motion. One word Gunther wants to use, and that's punish. Punish his opponents. Punish them into submission.
I mean, there are so many strengths to Gunther. You could write a book about the man, but one of his biggest ones has to be his callous nature. His mind is a compassion-free zone. AJ knows it, and AJ building up some momentum here.
Yeah, there's no give up in AJ Styles. Styles now with a kick to Gunther. Maybe he has Gunther on the ropes a bit here. Styles now with Gunther up and down. Waist lock by Gunther, missed with a clothesline. Pele kick by AJ.
AJ blocking out the pain now, and he really needed to get something going because this was slipping away in a hurry, and with it, the career of the Phenomenal One.
This match is for the career of AJ Styles. AJ must win to continue on in WWE. If he loses, he goes home.
I'll tell you right now, Cole, you're in the ring against Gunther. Gunther is a strategic expert. You need to have all your faculties. You need a game plan. It's tough to do that for AJ with the weight of the world on his shoulders, knowing what is lurking with a loss.
And looking to take Gunther out of his comfort zone here.
And this is good from AJ. He needs to pick up the pace, go as fast as possible. Tough to do with a busted sternum, but he's managing it.
Styles into the corner now with Gunther up on his shoulders. Down goes Gunther. Knee to the neck. Cover. Hook in the leg. Gunther kicks out at two.
Yeah, you're
so
not going to get Gunther or something like
you've
that.
got to go for broke now if you're AJ Styles, and he's doing exactly that. There's nothing to be left on the table tonight. And that knee to the back of the neck of Gunther may well have changed things in a big way here.
You know, the wheels are turning. The cerebral AJ Styles trying to think a couple of steps ahead here. What he needs to do to keep Gunther down. Is he looking for a Styles clash? But Gunther now, and there's the roll through by Styles.
Oh, here we go.
Has him in position. Gunther could be in trouble, but couldn't quite lock it in.
Scorpion kick to the head of AJ Styles to get out of that, followed by the old baseball bat-like clothesline.
And a cover and a near fall.
It's old school as they come, just a swinging lariat straight away out of the disaster that almost befell Gunther there with that attempted Styles clash. Just old school.
I guarantee you the Hall of Famer JBL with a big smile on his face after that lariat-like clothesline from the ring general.
Yeah.
From the ring general.
As they come is Gunther would thrive in any era going back over 100 years.
Oh, you think about Stan Hansen. Gunther right
calf crusher. Calf crusher.
Roll through into the calf crusher here. Gunther's felt this before. Looking to hang on.
Gunther holding onto the top rope to prevent that roll through. That was really smart, and it goes back to what I was saying. He never gets caught the same way twice.
Oh, he's a complete student of the game. He lives and breathes this sport.
Slow prowl around the ring when he's got AJ down. That's just Gunther going through his list of ideas in his mind, his strategies he's put together.
Fall through by Styles. Styles looking for the calf crusher. And Gunther gets to the ropes, and AJ locking it in. He's got a 5 count.
Well, Gunther clearly panicked on that one, but smartly, immediately on the rope. Did some damage, though. You do have that 5 count, as you mentioned, to break.
Yeah, but think about the embarrassment for Gunther.
Don't let him slap your leg this time.
AJ Styles tonight.
It's maybe partly physical, partly flashbacks. Remembering the pain of that match in Dusseldorf and the desperate measures that were required to get out of it.
Oh, and there is that dinosaur drop kick from Gunther. And Gunther now lifting Styles up. Power bomb to AJ. Stacks him up. Will this be it? Styles stays in it.
Man, you saw that over-rotation attempt from AJ at the top of that power bomb, trying to get over the other side for a roll-through. Gunther just too strong. Let's not forget, after a low blow, of course, that powerbomb is what finished off AJ in their first match.
Gunther learning a lot about the guts of AJ Styles and what has made him one of the greatest competitors on this planet for the past 25 years.
Here's part of the issue for AJ Styles. Of course, he is the veteran. We talked about his 25-plus years at the top. He's never competed against anyone quite like Gunther. So all of that knowledge, all of that experience, you don't have that much to pull on when you're in there against Gunther.
What do those chops do to you, Wade?
I have never actually taken one, and I never intend to, but I promise you from talking to the guys in the locker room, A, it's the initial sting. B, it's the feeling of fire burning through your
AJ rose through again. He went for the leg. Look at the calf pressure now on Gunther. Now they're toward the center of the ring. Gunther trying to somehow stay in it, but Styles has got it locked in. Will Gunther tap out?
Yeah,
Will Gunther tap?
I guarantee you the ref is hyper aware about Gunther's tactics here for a tap out. If he does try something
smart by Styles. Roll him back away from the ropes. And roll him into the center of the ring.
This is the exact moment Gunther tapped out in the last match. Is he going to do it again?
And a great point, the official Dan Engler putting himself in perfect position to see what Gunther does. And now Gunther trying to power his way out of this.
Oh, sleeper! That's a sleeper call!
A sleeper now locked into Styles. And now Styles trying to hang on. He's got to get back to a vertical base and create space.
Well, that was desperation from Gunther. He couldn't get the heels hooked in, but he hasn't reversal.
Shoulders are down, and it forces Gunther to break, and now Styles quickly into a sleeper.
Trying to power out of there is the big man Gunther, and does so.
And now once again locked into AJ in the middle of the ring. This is where Gunther is so dangerous. Once he gets it locked in, it's so hard to break, but Gunther dumped out to the floor, and it buys AJ critical time here.
Wow, that one just swung back and forth about 5 or 6 times in the space of 30 seconds. Shows you how dangerous these two men are. Shows you how deep their forms of attack can run.
And Styles down with a phenomenal forearm as he launches himself over the top rope to the floor. Come on, AJ.
It was a bullseye shot from AJ. Unfortunately for AJ, wrong side of the ropes. And Gunther down, he might be KO'd, he's stirring now. But AJ needs to get that carcass of the big Austrian back in the ring and finish the job.
AJ gonna send Gunther back into the ring. Styles trying to do what he can to stay in this match.
Styles is completely locked in. You feel the pressure has now left him. He's simply in fight mode and fighting freely.
And Styles going to the top rope, took too much time. And Gunther quickly back to his feet, delivering a chop.
Yeah, it's so difficult to move at your usual speed, especially for a pacey guy like AJ when you've been beaten to a pulp by this absolute monster.
Now what does Gunther have in mind? Trying to turn AJ into a superplex. AJ slips underneath though. He's got Gunther in trouble. Gunther though lands on his feet. Hook Styles. Went for the power bomb.
Ooh.
Styles with one of his own. Stacks up Gunther for the win. Gunther kicks out.
Just a taste of his own medicine for Gunther, and it is a rarity that you see Gunther being hit with his own move like that.
I think this whole stadium is rooting for AJ Styles. I don't think very many people are rooting for Gunther right now.
AJ not the same as Gunther, the impact therefore not being quite as great. But almost a 3 count and almost salvation for the career of AJ Styles.
But Wade, what's important for Styles now is this. The match is deep now, and Gunther hasn't been able to put him away. In fact, AJ is in control. Gunther's got to have that in his head.
And AJ's lining up something big here. He tastes victory.
Off the top rope, AJ Styles.
Springboard 450 connects.
And Styles. Looking for the Styles clash.
Gunther's fighting it, but he's lost.
Styles clashes in. Come on, AJ. AJ into
Come
the
on.
cover. Shoulders down. Gunther
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Watch this springboard 450.
He didn't get it all.
The biggest hitter of them all on that massive frame. The Styles clash, it's over. It's 1, it's 2. It's not over, guys. It's never over against Gunther.
What does that do to you mentally?
I mean, it's a shock to the system, to everyone in this arena, everyone watching at home. But AJ Styles thought he was in winner's enclosure. He thought the career was safe. It's not. What else have you got, AJ? And I would say, one tug of that elbow pad tells us exactly what is coming next.
Gunther slow to his feet. AJ Styles on the apron, looking for his signature move here. Styles gonna launch himself off the top rope, went for the phenomenal forearm, caught in the sleeper by Gunther. AJ able to switch into a sleeper of his own. And Gunther now grabbing the official. And wait a minute, that was a low blow.
Behind the referee's back.
He grabbed the official and delivered a low blow into a power bomb. Stacks up AJ, not like this. Styles kicks out.
Well, the combo that beat
How many of us thought it was going to end right there?
3 weeks ago simply didn't work tonight.
That's how it's been.
Gunther grabbed the official
with Gunther.
to blind the official, and then deliver that mule kick to Styles, going down low into the power bomb, and Styles survives.
Well, both men at this point, at least in their own minds, have had this match won only for their opponent to kick out and keep it alive, and Gunther is not responding well.
Gunther screaming at the official, said it should have been a 3 count. AJ Styles trying to drag himself back to his feet on what could be the final match of his career.
When the dirty tricks come out, it's because Gunther is in a major panic mode.
Desperate.
But Gunther still has the upper hand. AJ's reeling.
And now a chop.
This crowd is going nuts for him.
Gunther just punishing Styles, torturing Styles.
Now barbarism begins here in Riyadh. And Styles may regret kicking out of that last combo. Because it only gets worse from here.
Well, the official, Dan Engler, trying to show some mercy for Styles there, and Gunther says the hell with that.
Well, Gunther's become completely unglued at this point.
Well, he thought he had the 3 count, Wade.
Well, he's normally in full control.
Well, this could play to AJ's advantage if he could somehow climb back into this.
But it's difficult to see a way back in. So beaten up, so tortured at this point.
Relentless chops after chop after chop.
You might get disqualified here. You've got to be careful, Gunther.
Gunther's got to be extremely careful.
The referee may even throw this out. AJ looks like a beaten
There's no
man
way.
here.
There's no way the official could do that with everything that's on the line here.
I get that. He has to protect competitors. When competitors cannot fight back.
Move up. Like a little bitch. Come on. Come on, AJ. Come on.
And another one. AJ can't even get his hands up. Styles has been defenseless from these chops. He just collapses into Gunther.
Tolerance is great from AJ. He should have given up a long time ago. These are as ugly as it comes. And we talked about Gunther's mind being a compassion-free zone. This is why this man is the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
Yeah, take it from me. This man likes no one. This man is all about himself. Doesn't care what he does to his competitors. All he cares about is the win.
Absolutely pitiless, and he's willing AJ to get up and take more of this abuse.
Styles back to his feet. Styles brushed it off his chest, almost like he was calling for more. And here comes Styles, fighting back with
AJ's amping up.
Top of his own, and Styles with a flurry. And AJ beating down Gunther.
Giving Gunther a taste of his own medicine, fighting fire with fire. Where the hell is AJ pulling this from?
It's about his career. Everything hangs in the balance, Wade. You have to do everything you can to win this match.
AJ looked like a dead man walking, but there's life still.
Styles with
Uh-oh.
Cocking the elbow. Went for the phenomenal forearm. Gunther, though, with AJ on his shoulders. AJ lands on his feet. Sleeper. He was trying for the Pele, but Gunther caught him in a sleeper.
Well, Gunther's gone for this sleeper several times. He hasn't had the heels locked in, but AJ in a severely weakened state is fading.
And the sleeper hold locked in. The arm slipped underneath the chin.
Well, look at the positioning of Gunther, putting all his own weight on top of the frame of AJ, and AJ's now collapsed.
AJ's fading.
And look, the hooks are in now.
AJ Styles, how much does AJ have left? Can he fight back here? High drama at the Rumble.
Lips are turning blue. Oh, as they tap out. Here he is.
Styles fighting back. Gunther trying to keep the sleeper locked in. And you gotta wonder, was that AJ Styles' last gasp effort?
Well, the lights are really fading now, Cole. AJ's gonna tap here. There's no way out.
AJ trying to fight. His arm's still going, trying to still fight out of Gunther. Delivering those shots now to the leg of Gunther. AJ on his belly, but Gunther still with that sleeper locked in.
And even more pressure put on the body of AJ as he's desperately trying to suck in some air.
Trying to make it to the ropes, AJ. Fingertips away. Can he make it to the ropes to force a break here and survive?
So close, tantalizingly close to some respite and fading again. Oh no.
AJ Styles. Can he make it to the ropes? How much does AJ have left? He's a fingertip away. Gunther drags him back away from the ropes.
Gunther just has all the answers. Whatever you try, he has a reply for it. And this is getting damn ugly now.
And now the sweeper really locked in. AJ with nowhere to go. AJ Styles. How much does AJ have left? The career.
Bye-bye, AJ. Night-night.
AJ Styles fades to black.
That's it. But I've always said that AJ Styles needs to retire in TNA, not WWE.
The lore of Gunther grows. The mystique heightened. The career killer is indeed just that. Noticed AJ when he woke up. I think it's finally dawning on him now. He's asking the official what happened.
No, completely out of it. I don't think I've ever heard a crowd as packed as this fall so silent and shocking. This was just a small piece of the absolute brutal warfare that Gunther brought tonight. And it looked like AJ was done. These were the final embers burning in AJ, desperately trying to get something started. And this was the end here, the beginning of the end. Going for that phenomenal forearm. Gunther had it scouted. And then straight into this sleeper, and it was a long, long time in that sleeper. AJ trying anything and everything, desperately grinding out of there time and again. And everything AJ tried, Gunther came up with something else. And finally, look at the pain on the referee's face. He doesn't want to do this, but he has to. It's his job. The career's over. AJ is out.
You got to feel for the official, longtime friend of AJ Styles. You have to feel for the 25,000 here tonight and the millions watching at home.
They saw history, but not the kind of history you ever want to be a witness to.
AJ Styles. AJ Styles. He puts his boots in the ring, he's not wrestling anymore. If he puts just some of his gear, then he's going to TNA to finish. And he'll put his boots in the ring on TNA. Does that mean he's not retiring?
It's hard to leave, isn't it?
You see the regret in the eyes of AJ Styles and, of course, his entire audience. Them's the breaks. Thank you, AJ.
Pretty sure he's done in WWE. Contract was supposed to be out. And as they take a commercial break,
I
so
prayed
do
for
we.
this and it happened.
It is a steel cage. Jacob Fatu! McIntyre's going to escape! He's the undisputed WWE Champion!
There's only one person I need to thank, and that person is me. Now, seriously, screw you.
The Drew McIntyre era begins tonight.
4 men. will vie for an opportunity to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out.
In Saudi Arabia, will Sami finally realize his dream?
My son, he turns to me and he asks me, Baba, how many times have you won it? I'm not here to talk about it anymore. Now I am here to do it! And I am coming for the WWE Championship!
This is what you want!
Sami, I've beaten you 11 times. You've beaten me 0. Nothing is going to change.
Your son's been disappointed from the first moment he opened his eyes and realized that Sami Zayn was his father. I have never, ever lost a match here in Saudi Arabia.
I will do whatever it takes to keep my title. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to take it from me?
I am coming after you and the WWE Championship!
The moments await.
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
In Riyadh. The city. The excitement. The energy. Experience Riyadh.
Controversial. CM Punk is in the building. In the middle of the line. You know, belong till the end. Let's shine.
From the heavens, diving straight back down to hell. The
emotions are really heating up. Oh, Dad, locked and loaded.
There's nothing between Punk and McIntyre but pure hatred.
She's setting it up. Devil's kiss. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Rated T for Teen.
And there is the spectacular Penta, Iron Man of last year's Royal Rumble match. Dragon Lee as well entering the Royal Rumble match. And the legendary Rey Mysterio looking to win a second Rumble match in his career. And join the likes of some legends like Big John Studd, Yokozuna, 3-time winner Stone Cold Steve Austin, 2-time winner Triple H, of course Rey Mysterio, won back in 2006, Cody Rhodes back-to-back, Orton a 2-time winner as well. Sami Zayn, a Muslim, considers tonight a home game in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Clearly, the WWE fans weighed in his corner. He believes he carries an entire country on his shoulders tonight.
Yeah, these people are always elated when Sami Zayn shows up. And let's be honest, Sami Zayn, when he's in this part of the world, has been unbeatable. These people, this atmosphere, the Middle East just lifts Sami Zayn to a whole new level. Well, he needs all of these people and perhaps more tonight to get the job done.
Drew McIntyre.
Sammy, the undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, told us earlier today that he will do anything, and he means anything, to make sure he doesn't lose the championship. But he did admit to us, Wade, that this is a Sami Zayn, a different Sami Zayn than he's faced in the past. And he realized that when Sami slapped him across the face a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think if you go back a couple of years, if Drew had talked a little smack about Sami's family, I think Sami would have either shrugged it off or at least maybe just said a few words to Drew, hey, you went too far. You're right, it's a different Sami Zayn. He's laser focused, he's locked in, he's got the eyes of an assassin, and he is ready to take Drew McIntyre to hell tonight.
A lot of numbers to talk about in this matchup. The most prominent, 11-0. That is the career record in one-on-one matches for Drew McIntyre over Sami Zayn. 0, the number of world championships that Sami Zayn has won in his career.
Oh. Let's go, Zayn. You're gonna lose. No way they take a belt off of McIntyre right now.
And nothing stops our ring announcer, Mark Nash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn! And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre!
Sami Zayn told us that this match tonight is eerily reminiscent of Elimination Chamber a couple of years ago in Sami's hometown of Montreal. The night that Sami Zayn met Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship and came within a whisker of winning his first title. Sami has momentum. What a fatal four-way to get here. And he has 25,000 strong in his corner here tonight.
Yeah, you talked about 0 and 11. Well, the difference maker to make that 1 and 11 tonight could well be this highly vocal, highly partisan Riyadh crowd.
Sami Zayn has never lost in a match in Saudi Arabia. What does Sami need to do to finally win that elusive world title tonight?
Well, first of all, he needs to tap into
a
this
whole
boost
lot
from the audience, and then he needs
a
to
whole lot, ladies and gentlemen.
domineering presence that is the WWE champ Drew McIntyre.
I thought it was very telling, as I mentioned earlier, that Drew admitted that this is a different Sami Zayn that he's beaten in the past. And I think that's scary for Sami, because that means Drew has adjusted everything.
Yeah, and Drew's absolutely right on that one. However, it's also a very different Drew McIntyre. This is a Drew McIntyre who had an arduous climb to return back to the top of WWE. We saw all the failures that he went through over the years against top opponents and world champions. Well, now he's got that title. He is prepared to be as inhumane as can be to make sure he maintains it.
Finally got that bitter taste out of his mouth when he won the world title at WrestleMania, only to have Damian Priest cash in on him that night. And McIntyre just relentless in the attack.
Go back over the last few years for McIntyre. What the Bloodline did to him when he was chasing gold. What CM Punk did to him when he was chasing gold. So many near misses. And Sami knows the same story in a completely different way. But these are both two men who are prepared to go all out tonight.
And there's McIntyre. Hook with a leg and a kick out by Sami. It's also a testament to McIntyre and his desire. The fact that he lost a number of title matches to Cody Rhodes, but he kept coming back for more, and finally in the end, despite the circumstances, he won 3 stages of hell to win the title.
Yeah, these two are eerily similar when you go away from the obvious, which is the personality between these two. These two both believe in their hearts they are the best on the planet. Not going to give up until they've proven it. Now, Drew has proven it. He is the king at the very top of the world. He's going to have to be at his best tonight for this version of Sami Zayn.
I have a question for you, Wade. You had a great career in WWE, but you never won a world championship. For someone like Sami Zayn, how important is that when you look back on your career?
I mean, to me, it's everything. Of course, I ride on the fact that I was a 5-time Intercontinental Champion. I would love to check that one box to say, no, I stood at the very top of this industry. I got close, but every time I got near there, I slipped back down. And
Sami over the top takes out McIntyre. It may have hurt himself. Sami may have hurt himself.
I mean, it was a bullseye on McIntyre and did the damage, but you're right. I think he's, I don't know if he's hyperextended the back or he landed on that tailbone or what, but the lower back is
well,
look at this.
That's the problem with it. With a high-risk maneuver like that in a championship match, one mistake could cost you.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the back really didn't hit the ground. It was more that the feet hit and the lower back got jarred. It's almost like a pile driver that does a lot of damage to the neck, but this was to the lumbar spine of Sami Zayn, and oh God, this is completely changed.
And this is what's scary for Sami. He's got a bullseye on his lower back now, and Drew McIntyre is going to make him pay.
Drew is as smart as they come when he sees a weakness, and he's ravenous now for the blood of Sami Zayn, and Sami's about to face some severe punishment.
Well, it's hard enough going into the ring with McIntyre at 100%, but with a serious injury to the lower back.
So I'll tell you right now, we talked about this crowd, how being in Saudi Arabia was going to give Sami a boost. That's great, but it can make you a little overexcited, a little overzealous, a little overcommitted. I think Sami just slightly overshot that dive. But a little too much energy in there, and he's paying the price now.
And what Drew has done with this, Wade, is he's taken the crowd out of this matchup.
Well, the crowd sensed the damage to their man, Sami Zayn, the so-called hometown hero here. They're all living their dreams through this guy until our Saudi friends produce a top superstar. And right now, Sami Zayn's hopes are slipping away.
Maybe the new trainee, Fahad Tweet, that we saw on the kickoff show yesterday.
He's a big dude. Once he gets his skills in order, no doubt we're going to see him compete in here. But right now, all concerns laser focused on Sami Zayn and that lower back.
And that lower back.
Tonight. Liv Morgan won the Women's Royal Rumble, and I can't even believe I'm saying this. The professional wrestling career of AJ Styles ended.
Try not to think of that. Trying to move on at least for now and break that down in the aftermath, although the aftermath of this particular match may be imminent because Sami's got seemingly nothing left and his body is given out on him.
Fans trying to rally Sami. Zayn ducks underneath. Sami ran right into that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, covered by the champ, Sami, and that was a weak kick out.
Yeah, and ever since that lower back started acting up after that dive, it looks like Drew McIntyre against a rookie with zero experience, because Sami Zayn is offering next to nothing in return.
Tell me about this. When you have a lower back injury like that, and a 280-pound man lays on top of you in a pinning predicament, how difficult is it to kick out?
Well, you use your spine and your legs for leverage on a kick out, but that is the least of Sammy's worries right now. Just any movement, any breath, if that lower back is flaring up, is going to be stinging. And Sammy's elusive nature is entirely compromised here against a bigger, more powerful opponent. And if that's gone away, you question how the hell can Sammy win this?
A superplex may break his back. Sammy realizing that looks to counter. Got to be wonder what's going through the mind of an injured Sami Zayn here. Sammy fighting back.
And who hasn't pulled the muscle getting out of bed and had to limp around for the next few days? Well,
flip powerbomb, cover! McIntyre just kicks out.
What was the key in that move there? That was not the power of Sami Zayn. It wasn't really the movement of Sami Zayn. It was using Drew's leverage on the ropes against him. There are ways to hurt McIntyre here for Sammy, even if he's physically compromised, although it's going to be difficult, and Sammy has to be the smartest fighter he's ever been in this one.
And Sammy realizes he's got to take advantage now.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, I thought he was looking for Blue Thunder Bomb. And Drew McIntyre able to counter, but Drew's back hurting as well.
I'll tell you right now.
Neckbreaker.
Drew is 280 pounds of Scottish beef. That's tough to lift at the
Scottish
best of times.
beast.
Even more so when your lower back simply doesn't work.
A kip up by the champion. Sammy with a desperation.
280 pounds of Scottish beast.
Ago. And McIntyre lining up Sami Zayn. Sammy to his feet. McIntyre went for the Claymore and Sammy intercepted. And now Sami Zayn with a Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover for the championship and a kick out by McIntyre.
Yeah, and Sammy, though astoundingly pulled off that Blue
Drew
Thunder Bomb. You saw the pin.
Drew McIntyre with a
south for Sami Zayn. He immediately after the landing goes to grab the lower back. He's
that would know Blue Thunder Bomb.
McIntyre gets a free pass to kick out.
Incredible atmosphere here at Riyadh Season Stadium at Kaftan, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First time the Royal Rumble has ever been held outside of North America.
I don't know if atmosphere can act as an anesthetic, but if it does, Sami Zayn might have a chance here.
I'm sure Sammy wants to get into a slugfest with McIntyre. Glasgow kiss.
And I agree with you.
Glasgow kiss.
Move out the way of a slugfest. He has no choice but to trade with the bigger, stronger McIntyre.
And again, McIntyre perched in the corner, begging Sammy to get to his feet, looking for a Claymore that he tried earlier on. Went for the Claymore and missed. Sammy rolled out of harm's way. Opportunity, pinning combination, shoulders down and a kick out again by McIntyre.
And every movement of Sami Zayn having to block out this pain. What a fight Sami Zayn is in with his own body. Forget the fact that he's in there with McIntyre, the WWE champ. Two battles at the same time for Sami Zayn here.
I guess Sammy just trying to fight fire with fire, but again, just collapses.
What does sound like this do for Sami Zayn? It raises those endorphins. Endorphins can block out that pain and make you do superhuman things. And Sami might be able to pull off a miracle, but McIntyre clearly other ideas.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre just continues to push forward. Is this what you expected out of this match thus far?
I mean, the second Sami hurt that lower back, yes, because Drew has been in complete control. He's controlled the pace. And Sheamus throwing things at the TV.
There it is, white noise.
Sorry, Sheamus.
Cover by McIntyre. And a kick out. I think Sheamus be happy.
Oh, man.
No, he wouldn't.
That was gross.
That was a belated gift here from McIntyre. And Sami Zayn's lower back once again bearing the brunt of that massive white noise from the second rope. More frustration now for Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre knows full well he holds all the cards for victory here, so he can go home with that championship.
This is for the undisputed WWE title. McIntyre the champion. Sami Zayn the challenger. Ducks underneath looking for a backslide. Can he pull it off? He does. McIntyre rolls through though. Oh, there it is, the future shock. McIntyre not done yet.
Gonna do it again. Future shock.
To Zayn.
So he might be out here. Oh, we're not done. This is sadistic now.
Yeah, McIntyre. Third time. And that may be all she wrote for Sami Zayn, who's still somehow in it.
Well, first of all, it's incredible that Sami Zayn didn't kick out at all, but that is the weakest kick out I have seen in a long, long time. There's nothing left in the tank for Sami. McIntyre has gone for the Claymore a couple of times. You feel like now is a prime opportunity to really finish this man off.
Yeah, McIntyre a bit disappointed that he didn't put Sami Zayn away with the trifecta. And now measuring his man.
He looks more pissed off than anything else, and Sami Zayn's got nothing here.
Oh, maybe he does. Looking for the exploder, but McIntyre with an elbow to the neck and then a clothesline to Sami.
Well, the brain is still sharp, but the body not working for Sami Zayn here.
Runaway train McIntyre continuing here to punish Sami Zayn.
That's the problem. Sami's fighting on inside. Okay,
oh, it isn't. Went for the Helluva kick, almost caught him. Claymore by McIntyre. Claymore.
That's it.
Sami got his
oh my God.
Rope and he's still in it.
Well, he doesn't have the power to kick out, but McIntyre made the cardinal sin for a veteran like him. Sami with those long legs of his simply too close to that lower rope, and that was Sami throwing the dice one last time. Did not pay off. The speed of McIntyre is something to behold for a true heavyweight like him.
Yeah, McIntyre should have hooked the outside leg.
I'll tell you right now, that was an arrogant pin from McIntyre, who thought he was home and dry. Sami Zayn had other ideas.
Ooh. Robinson's gonna get beat up.
McIntyre not above knocking out an official. I've seen him do that recently.
I see him. I got my left eye
Been chucked around by Brock Lesnar. He'll fuck you up. Oh, Helluva kick.
Helluva kick by Sami. Trying to drag himself and crawl into the cover. McIntyre barely got the shoulder.
Wow.
Oh, God, and if Sami Zayn's body worked any better, A, he would have got there quicker, B, he would have hooked two legs tightly, and this one would have been over. The dream would have come true for Sami Zayn. Once again, immediately to that lower back.
And now Drew McIntyre, the champ, needing to regroup.
Well, that was a shocker for McIntyre, who was completely distracted, yelling at the official. Big error in this championship match, and the back door has been opened here for Sami Zayn, stumbling around as he may be.
Sami back gave out. The back gave out. McIntyre. Oh my God! The spine right through the table. Sami Zayn buckling. Look at the position of his body.
Well, we've talked time and time again about these tables. They are made of metal. They rarely collapse. It takes an extreme amount of force, and all that force has now been absorbed by the lumbar spine of Sami Zayn, who may well need a backboard to be carried out of here. Referee taking a close look.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Sami Zayn is going to be able to continue in this match. Got some more officials out here checking on Zayn. And McIntyre said, I want more punishment. I want to destroy Sami Zayn
and
here.
He's perfectly right to do this. The referee wants to throw the match out, do so.
McIntyre.
Until the bell rings, keep fighting.
Sending Zayn into the ring.
You can't blame McIntyre for this. It's distasteful, and it pains the fans of Sami Zayn, but McIntyre is fighting to retain the championship, and I don't blame him.
Well, he said he'd do anything in his power to make sure he doesn't lose the WWE title. A defiant Sami with an exploder into the corner.
Oh God, this is Sami Zayn tapping into something else.
He may be beaten, Sami Zayn may be battered, but the heart is the last thing to go. Claymore!
That's it. pin him.
McIntyre refusing the pin. There's going to be more. Well, the body of Zayn is done. The brain of Zayn might be done, but the heart is still beating, and McIntyre is about to take that out too.
Look in the eye. Claymore again. The death blow. McIntyre retains.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre!
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Sami Zayn as gutsy as they come, but after that lower back tweak in the early goings, this match was simply never the same again. Just unsurpassed heart and drive from the challenger, but how the hell do you stop a man like McIntyre who is prepared to stoop to the depths of humanity?
A high-risk move by Sami Zayn set off a chain reaction in which Drew McIntyre would retain his title.
And this is the moment hopes seem to go away for good for Sami Zayn. It's that lower spine connected with that desk, collapsing the entire thing. But Sami Zayn still had a little something left. McIntyre slapping the hell out of Zayn. Zayn responding somehow with that exploder on a delayed haluva kick. Was all it took for McIntyre to pull out that Claymore. Think about the pin and think, hell no, Sami's gonna kick out here. I'm gonna finish it for good. No mistake the second time around. Stacking maximum offense on the challenger. And McIntyre wins once again.
Come here. Now! Come here, you! Do your damn job! Do your job! Do your job! Liz, on my turn! That's why I'm the damn champion of the world!
Hey, you ever have a thought that feels too big to ever come alive? Because I just had one. Imagine that there's a match where people start appearing and disappearing. One by one. Friends, enemies, celebrities, and time ain't moving normal. It's going backwards. Imagine if superstars are fighting, dancing, flying, and the floor turns into lava. And at the end, somebody's standing by themselves. Man, imagine that. That would be what's up.
Imagine Wi-Fi so intelligent and reliable, it can make your home feel like the main event. That's the power of Xfinity. Imagine that.
And some future PLE news today. Triple H announced early on social media that Backlash is going to take place in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, May 9th at Benchmark International Arena. Airing live on the ESPN app in the United States and Netflix internationally on Saturday, May 9th. Pre-sale for tickets begins Thursday, February 19th. On sale the next morning, February 20th. Visit WWE.com events for more information. Again at ringside, thanks for joining us all over the world for the 39th Annual Royal Rumble. I'm Michael Cole, he's Wade Barrett. It has been quite the night so far, but it was quite the day earlier on the Countdown show, because we found out who was going to be number 2 in the Men's Royal Rumble match, and irate Paul Heyman would confront General Manager Adam Pearce. Oh, what the?
Are you in private? Or do you want me to make a fool out of you right here in front of everybody?
What are you doing?
You couldn't just make it number 1, right? And make it obvious for everybody how you want to screw around with everything. hey, you want to fix this thing, right? No, you have to make him number 2?
Talk about the Rumble, that's a random drawing. You know that as well as
Random
I
draw
do.
my culture took us. Don't tell me it's a random draw.
Time and place, Heyman. Come on.
All of a sudden, it's a random
Listen
draw.
to yourself.
Listen
to
for how
yourself.
many years did people think
What
that
are you
number
doing?
1 was the worst position? Number 1 was the worst. No, number 2 is the same as being number 1. You start off, and number 1 has the high ground. So number 2 is even worse than number 1. And you want to make him number 2?
Everybody
really?
knows that
You
the
think
Royal
I
Rumble
want
is
to
a
play
random
me?
drawing.
You're going to realize how out of your mind you are. It is a random draw, and I don't know what you're accusing me of, but I don't like it. And I think it's preposterous. You're out of your mind right now. You need to think about this. It's a random draw. What are you doing?
You want to play FAFO with me? Mr. Pierce, I will play FAFO with you.
Ooh, I'm scared, Baldy.
Number 2 and outlast 29 other superstars in order to join these superstars and call himself a Royal Rumble winner. Coming up next, the 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match. Who's going to main event WrestleMania?
As they take a commercial,
Gotta tell.
as always, so do we.
WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Taxes was chasing updates and getting nowhere. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you. While keeping you in the loop. So you can keep chasing this feeling. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax.
It is the final PLE on the road to WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber. The last chance to earn your way into the show of shows at the United Center in Chicago.
Welcome back. Elimination Chamber in Chicago. Let's go. A month from today. In Chicago, huh? See how CM Punk feels about that.
Well, immediately following the men's Royal Rumble match, we'll head out to Jackie Redmond and company for the Royal Rumble post-show. Triple H, Liv Morgan, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and we would expect the winner of the men's Royal Rumble match perhaps to be a part of that. It all takes place immediately following the men's Royal Rumble app. Let's go over to Mark Nash.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is the
men's
Royal
Rumble.
Two superstars will start in the ring. Every 90 seconds, another superstar will enter the match. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. The last remaining superstar will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will earn a championship match in a main event at WrestleMania. So now, to everyone here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and to the millions watching around the world, who's ready for the Royal Rumble?
Oba. Frickin' Femi is number 1. Rico's number 2. Already found that out earlier.
Entrant number 1 from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Oba Femi!
The ruler enters his first Royal Rumble match at number 1. The former NXT champion, he vacated the title. They'll figure out a new champ Tuesday night in a 7-man ladder match. But for Oba Femi, there is some history here, Wade. 3 men have won from number 1.
What a massive task it is, but if anyone is up to it, it is this guy, Oba Femi. Some of the smartest minds in this entire industry have called this guy the future. The question is, does the future begin today in the Royal Rumble?
I still want to know if Oba Femi's heading to Raw or SmackDown.
I personally, rather selfishly, hope SmackDown so I can watch him destroy everyone.
Well, we know who number 2 is. Paul Heyman spoiled things earlier.
No, Adam Pearce spoiled things with his conspiracy and rigging the draw.
It's a random draw. Wait.
Not random. Adam Pearce is a tyrant, so that's well established.
Well, this here is the unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker.
Making their way to the ring, entrance number 2, representing the Vision from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker!
2 superstars over the years have won from the number 2 spot. Breaker's gonna have to run the field in order to win his first Royal Rumble.
Well, he might not have to do it alone, of course. The game plan, Paul Heyman made it quite clear. The Vision, the remaining trio of that group, are going to be here to help Braun Breaker on his pathway.
Oh, wait a minute! Who the?
Is that Seth fucking Rollins?
Somebody in a hood attacking Breaker and driving him into the steps!
What the hell is this?
And a kick to the face! You mean, who the hell is this? A stomp! The last time we saw some dude in the hood, it was Austin Theory trying to join the Vision.
Well, presumably, that was orchestrated in favor of the Vision. This is the complete opposite. Is that a copycat? Who the hell is that guy?
And we're waiting now. Braun Breaker has no idea where he is. And Obafemi, the ruler, is going to eliminate Breaker from the Rumble.
What the Well, Braun Breaker's done, so...
Paul Heyman's
out of here.
Paul Heyman's plan went up in smoke.
Can't be on camera.
Breaker's out.
I don't think Breaker has any clue what the hell just happened.
Well, he just got mugged by that mystery guy. Who the hell was? I want answers now.
What the fuck, Heyman?
I sort of like the copycat theory. Whoever it was, obviously had a vendetta against Breaker in the Vision.
Well, take another look at this. Breaker locked in, and then out of nowhere, the hooded guy, and we've seen this previously, in favor of the Vision, and then thrown in to Obafemi, who was not gonna ask questions. He's here to do a job. He's here to win the Royal Rumble, and that is the easiest elimination Obafemi will ever have.
And there's the stomp, and
I want answers now.
We've seen a number of people use that recently, but
Braun can't believe it here. You better believe it. He's eliminated, and this might get ugly at ringside. Allegations being thrown around at ringside here.
Yeah, a number of names just tossed out by Paul Heyman, who he believes could possibly be culprits.
We don't have any evidence to support any of that, to be clear, but we will get answers in due course, no doubt. But right now,
Solo Sikoa.
effectively number 2, although he's drawn number 3 because number 2 is neutralized there, and now Solo Sikoa, the leader of the MFTs, is here to do battle with Obafemi.
Yeah, this is Solo Sikoa's first Royal Rumble match. And now Solo and Oba exchanging blows in the middle of the ring.
2 absolute brutes in there. We know Solo Sikoa can move. I don't know if he's going to be able to match power with this guy from Lagos, Nigeria, though.
Oh, ran right through that attempted clothesline and then a shoulder tackle. Obafemi is just a
Seeing him and fought 2 against each other. Oh, that sounds like a dream.
And I'm still startled by what happened moments ago.
Well, I think we all are. The game plan was supposed to be Breaker was going to win this thing for the Vision. Well, that's been completely wiped out. We'll get into more of that soon, and shortly to be wiped out may be Solo Sikoa.
And Heyman's got to go back now and try to rally Logan and Bronson and Theory together.
We've got a game plan. Who's going to win this thing out of those 3?
And driven shoulder first into the post. And entry number 4.
This crowd's going wild for that. Rey Mysterio,
the Hall of Famer, who had one of the most miraculous Royal Rumble match victories in history back in 2006 when Mysterio would last over an hour and he would go on to WrestleMania to beat Kurt Angle and Randy Orton to win the World Heavyweight title.
Well, he's going to have to do something very similar tonight if he's going to win this thing and go on to WrestleMania. And it does not get easy from the off. Solo Sikoa trying to pounce on him. Obafemi lurking in the corner.
Well, remember, Mysterio went from number 2 when he won the matchup back in 2006.
Okay, you're saying this is easy then, right?
Oh, maybe.
Number 4, piece of cake.
Everything's come easy to Rey Mysterio.
A much fabled, mythical career, and that will only grow if he can pull this victory off tonight.
In position. Looking for the 619 Solo Sikoa, just lifting Rey onto his shoulders. Obafemi with a boot to the face.
Solo Sikoa's riding high. He's just won the WWE Tag Titles for the MFT group. But he might be about to get turfed out of the Royal Rumble in double quick time.
I like this. Obafemi's not staring at the clock. He's on the attack of Solo Sikoa. He's got it.
My boy Rusev.
Well, here's a man who made his debut in
Royal
2014 in the Royal Rumble match. He once lasted over 35 minutes. Rusev.
The Bulgarian Brute, a former running buddy of mine in the League of Nations. Looking to grab the big one. Won a lot of gold in his career, including the United States Championship.
And he has no fear to go toe-to-toe with Obafemi.
Rusev fears nobody.
What a drop
kick.
And another one by Rusev, and Oba still on his feet.
Well, you notice immediately everyone's going for Obafemi because they know what a threat this guy is.
And Rey Mysterio drops Rusev. And now Rey will connect with a 619.
In the big stuff early is Rey Mysterio, and that's a dangerous place to be for.
Okay, that's the second elimination of the night for Obafemi. Rusev set over the top rope, turn around.
Poor boy
Solo
Rusev.
Sikoa with a kick.
Dangerous times there for Rey Mysterio, but Obafemi distracting Solo for long enough.
Well, he was looking for the Samoan spike, ran into a backbreaker, and now Obafemi sends Solo Sikoa over the top for elimination number 3 by Oba.
Well, if there were any doubts,
Bye-bye, Solo.
hold on.
619 to the midsection by Mysterio.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Oba. Long way to go yet. It's been an impressive start, but you have to sustain it in the Royal Rumble.
Mysterio with a 619. So impressive after so many years.
Oh, God, the look in the eye of Obafemi after a 619. That's not supposed to be the reaction.
Obafemi just more angry than I've ever seen him. Mysterio over the top, hanging on, not eliminated yet. Well, now he will be. 4 eliminations for Femi. And Wade, this is starting to bring back flashbacks of 2020 when Brock Lesnar eliminated 13 men in a row in the Rumble.
Femi gets a little rest before number 6 heads in.
Always ready.
I spoke to Matt Cardona earlier today, and Cardona told me that he couldn't wait to enter his 5th Royal Rumble match tonight. Of course, returning to WWE a couple of months ago.
Yeah, this is a very, very different version of Matt Cardona to the one we saw in the past. The old version, that was a kid in a man's world. Things very different this time around. Well, there is a real man in that ring, and Matt Cardona needs to figure something out quick.
Well, the interesting thing about this, all the eliminations by Obafemi has made this really a one-on-one match at this point in time.
Always ready. I don't know if you were ready for that one, Matt Cardona. I don't think anyone is.
And now Oba, Matt, with a double knees right to the face of Femi.
Spoke too soon, didn't I?
Cardona, missile drop kick, drives Femi to the corner.
Cardona has some tricks. He's been around the block. He's battle-hardened.
And now the boot to the face.
Got to keep moving with Obafemi. Don't trade with him. Don't get caught close, because this will happen.
Matt went for the Rough Rider, and the fall from grace by Femi.
That is the highest powerbomb Matt Cardona has experienced in his 20-plus year career, and it might signal the death knell for this Royal Rumble.
Elimination number 5 for Oba Femi.
Oba Femi is like a hot knife going through a block of butter in this Royal Rumble.
This guy's a future world champion, a future WrestleMania main eventer. This guy is going to be the face of this company for many years to come. Well, you know, Wade, Damian Priest last night on SmackDown, he drew a number, he looked disappointed, but he said it wasn't going to stop him from winning the Rumble tonight. That number was number 7, and here comes Priest in the Rumble.
I rarely like a sprint, but this is smart. Don't give Oba a rest. Giving him a break allows him to recover, sprint in there and catch him when he's still breathing heavy.
The 6th Rumble for the former world champion, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest intimidated by nothing, raised in the worst areas of the Bronx and Puerto Rico. He's seen enough trouble in his life that he's not scared of anyone or anything. Although the streets of Puerto Rico didn't quite have this man.
Oba Femi.
Listen to the crowd here. Oba's gonna kill you.
And he may. Priest with a kick.
Oba Femi looks like a real game-changing athlete.
Well, we talked a lot about it at Saturday night's main event back in December when he went toe-to-toe with Cody Rhodes.
He did more. Oh, God, look at that! Priest is massive. He just got caught. Oh, God.
Priest caught him with a kick.
Yeah, you talk about that Cody Rhodes match in December. Oba Femi dominated that one-on-one against arguably the best in WWE, but Priest now with a slightly softened up Oba Femi is really making it count. This is the World Heavyweight Champion level that we've seen in the past from Damian Priest.
Yeah, Priest using his mixed martial arts background to have Femi off balance here. Now looking to eliminate the ruler, but Femi able to intercept.
Your boy is bouncy.
And the young OG enters the Rumble for the first time at number 8. And this is interesting because he's had quite the history with Oba Femi down at NXT.
Yes, he has, which is why it's so surprising that the young OG seems so happy and elated to be getting into this Royal Rumble match at this particular time. I'd be a little more apprehensive knowing what you already know about Oba Femi and, of course, Damian Priest.
Yeah, one of the newest signees to Monday Night Raw. Big coup pulled off by our general manager, Adam Pearce.
Craziest mover I've ever seen in the men's division. Floating around like human helium.
My God! And now Javon, he went for the cutter. He went for the cutter, and he got caught by Femi. And Femi now sends Javon Evans, and Javon sidesteps, almost eliminated. Javon Evans, hanging on. Javon hanging on, almost slipped there, almost cost him.
Great body control. That's a long body of Javon Evans, too. Did very well to pick up those knees.
And Priest has got him. And this is where that high-flying athleticism gets you in trouble when you go up on the ropes too much.
Javon Evans is incredible. How he stayed in this, I don't know, but he's still there.
He just leaped over Femi to take out Priest.
You can't get your hands on him. Wow!
Getting bouncy here tonight.
What the hell was that?
The young OG. Yeah, I talked to him earlier. He was laughing.
Just reminds me of like a tall Kofi Kingston.
How momentous this moment is.
Mr. Iguana.
Oh no!
Well, from AAA, none other than Mr. Iguana and his iguana pet, Layeska.
It's a puppet.
It's real.
It's not real.
Iguana told me it's real.
And it's almost certainly got parasites regardless of what it is. And this guy has absolutely lost his mind. AAA's finest.
Yeah, we've seen Mr. Iguana compete in the WWE a couple of times and across a body.
Riyadh have never quite seen anything like this guy.
Well, Javon Evans was in the ring with Mr. Iguana in NXT back in October.
Get that damn iguana out of the damn ring.
Well, the iguana's not doing anything.
Reptiles are banned from ringside. You remember Jack Tunney? He made that rule many, many years ago.
Damian Priest and Oba with a right hand to Priest.
And everyone seems a little befuddled by Mr. Iguana.
You know who we need out here is Graves, the voice of AAA.
Is he an Iguana fan?
Oh, he's a journalist, Wade. He doesn't take sides. Bang! Kick by Evans, dropping Femi.
Yeah, Priest is weirded out just like me. What's going on?
Well, Layeska.
Rip his head off, Priest, and rip his head off too.
Don't hurt the animal.
Oh, double choke slam.
Poor Layeska.
This guy is weird.
He may be dead.
Throw him out the Rumble then.
Okay.
Get ready for the lemon pepper steppers. Trick Willie's here.
Yeah, this is more like it.
SmackDown newest star. It's amazing. Finds himself in the main event picture. And he's only been on SmackDown for a few weeks.
And he's fighting in a white fur coat.
And these two have had issues. Remember the match a couple of weeks ago, Wade?
Of course, battling out to try and get to contend with Drew
there goes
McIntyre
Iguana.
tonight. There we go.
Yeah, Trick just sent Iguana packing. And Layeska eliminated as well. I guess that was 30.5 competitors in this match tonight.
Just don't. Let's focus on Trick Willie.
Well,
as he's doing his thing, Mr. Whoop That is whooping that.
Hey, he put 10 stitches in the mouth of Damian Priest a couple of weeks ago.
Well, he's going to put 20 in there tonight and wait on. 3 guys who've dominated NXT over the past 12 months.
The NXT where the future stars come from, and they're now here.
How good have these 3 been since debut? What a factory it has been for making real stars in this game.
Oh, look at Trick Williams sending Javon out to the outside, trying to double cross Evans, who hangs on, and now trying to eliminate Obafemi.
It may be impossible to throw out Javon Evans. He's got freakish abilities to cling on.
Number 11.
Cody Rhodes.
Three-time winner
And on the
of
screen
Rumble,
yet again says
joining
entrant
Stone
number
Cold
1,
Steve Austin.
not 11.
Only 4 men have gone back-to-back. Cody Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Shawn Michaels.
Cody Rhodes feels like he was cheated out of the WWE Championship to Drew McIntyre unfairly. And a chance to get back to that title tonight if he wins.
Yeah, because remember, Cody Rhodes does not have an opportunity to rematch at McIntyre. He has to win tonight.
Yeah, different era now, no auto rematches. You want to get back to the top of the mountain, earn it, Cody, and you've got to earn it the hard way. 11's not a great draw, but we know Cody can dig deeper than most.
And Damian Priest now from behind. Priest who made his debut back at the 2021 Royal Rumble. Cody Cutter. The ring beginning to fill up.
This is like Saturday night's main event all over again. What a war these two had until it was ruined
by Drew McIntyre. Some unfinished business between the Ruler and the Nightmare.
Yes, this guy.
Number 11. There's a Lio and Bravo as El Grande Americano makes his way into his first Royal Rumble.
The absolute best luchador on planet Earth with 100+ years of experience. You're not outmatching this guy in the ring.
Did you just say 100?
Yeah, he goes back a long way. Found the fountain of youth in Mexico, and he's been drinking it ever since.
Again, Wade, I think he's been around for months now.
You're the one who claims to be a journalist, right?
I thought Wikipedia would have more facts on this dude.
Tell you what,
Uh-oh, Javon still hanging on again.
It's all underground fighting in Mexico. You don't follow it on Wikipedia. You need to speak to a real journalist like Corey Graves. He'll tell you that himself.
Or JBL, he's on that show too, right?
He's a good lad, JBL. He would back me on this one. And El Grande's making a real scene in this.
Up over the top, out to the apron.
Dangerous times here for El Grande Americano.
And Javon Evans hung him on the top rope.
Oh, you like that for a cutter, Javon?
Oh, look at
hold on.
Yeah, there's that metal plate that El Grande puts into his mask to cheat.
It's an eczema patch. He's got eczema on the forehead.
Well, how do you know he wears a mask?
Because I speak to him and he gives me the information. He doesn't speak to you.
You don't speak Spanish.
He told me with his eyes. Well, what the hell's this? What the hell's this?
Well, read the board. It says the original El Grande Americano. See, I told you that there was an imposter. I told you that there's more than one El Grande Americano.
This is a tribute. You've got to believe me. This is not the... Get this guy out of here. Is this the guy who did the stomp earlier too?
And the Americanos squaring off.
Is that Finn Balor on the left? Has he found a backdoor entry to the Royal Rumble?
You stop. And now, El Grande Americano and original El Grande Americano.
Who's original?
Well, I don't know. They had it on the board.
The tall guy's the real El Grande Americano. No idea who this clown is.
And now, look.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, trying to unmask this imposter.
You don't take off a luchador's mask. That is just sacrosanct.
Oh, that Death Valley driver delivered by El Grande Americano.
That's the elegance I associate with El Grande Americano, not this second guy who came in.
Oh, caught in a little German suplex. That looks familiar.
Wow, great technique there from this guy.
The original.
I'm not calling him El Grande Americano. He's not. He's an imposter, and he's getting thrown out here.
Then out now to the apron, hanging on. And now trying to unmask.
Oh, well, you got a dilemma here. Do you hold on, or do you stop yourself getting revealed? What's it going to be? Oh,
well, he's got a third option and sends El Grande Americano, and both have been eliminated. That was strange.
Well, that was more bizarre than Mr. Iguana. We'll see where that one's going. We know where this one's going. Trick Willie's about to get eliminated.
By Cody Rhodes.
Bye, Willie.
Well, they've been lemon pepper stepping all the way to the showers now, sadly.
Trick Williams eliminated, and there it is, Damian Priest.
Okay, throw Cody Rhodes over because he's
number 14.
Doesn't need to be champion again.
Yeah!
And he kept his name. Nope. Royce Keys.
He was once known as Powerhouse Hobbs. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Royce Keys to WWE.
Oh, wow, the rumors are true. Social media's been buzzing about this guy, a massive free agent, also known as the Monster.
And I have followed his career. He is a powerhouse in every sense of the word, and he's going to go toe-to-toe and face-to-face with Damian Priest.
Thickness of this guy, Royce Keys. He looks like a major acquisition.
And caught. Priest caught.
Easy power for this guy.
And now with Priest on his shoulders and the running power slam.
This is one take no prisoners kind of guy. No nonsense human being. And he's got the biggest opportunity.
And he eliminates Priest.
Oh, God.
If you know anything about this man's background, and there's plenty of time to get into that down the road, he's had a lot of adversity growing up. But Royce Keys will always rise to the occasion. I don't think any moment is too big for him.
Yeah, he certainly has.
What a spine buster!
A spine buster on poor old Javon Evans.
And now Cody Rhodes. Cody has had some run-ins with this man in the past.
Certainly have crossed paths, and Cody has no answer for this level of strength that Royce Keys possesses.
Number 15 and the first member of the Vision. And it's going to be interesting to see how Paul
Austin
Heyman changed the strategy.
Theory.
With Braun Breaker attacked and then eliminated from the Rumble early on, there are 3 Vision members left. The first one to come to the ring is the man Heyman calls the Pressure, Austin Theory.
And Austin Theory looks absolutely furious, presumably based on what he saw earlier, that copycat attack, eerily similar to the ones Austin Theory was pulling off late last year prior to being brought into the Vision.
Now Theory, man, what a kick dropping Evans.
I suppose in a completely selfish way, it opens the door for Austin Theory to win the Royal Rumble now that Braun Breaker has been taken out, and that's an intriguing one in and of itself.
You know, Cody Rhodes had great success in Saudi Arabia, won the King of the Ring here, of course, the first ever Crown Jewel Championship. And right now he's 4th all time in cumulative time spent in Royal Rumble matches. As Javon Evans now looks to be eliminated by Austin Theory.
Eerily close to getting booted out here is Javon Evans. Be a lot of upset people around the world because he has a massively growing fan base.
I'd like to take this moment real quick to thank my guys, John Chick, Greg Miller, for all the help with these great stats for the Royal Rumble matches. Evans tries to hang on, trying to hang on to the second rope. Kick to the face now of Theory. Evans is still hanging in there. He's finding creative ways to stay involved.
Oh, wow. This is big.
Bronson Reed.
This is colossal.
The 330-pound Oscilla from the Vision, Bronson Reed.
Well, urgently getting in there to help Austin Theory out, and now there is 2 men from the Vision in there. Undoubtedly, there is some game plan in place from Paul Heyman. It's not the original one, that was Braun Breaker's. That one's got the help. Oh, God. Tsunami!
To Javon Evans.
And immediately the game plan is in for the Vision here, working as a duo, but Obafemi has other ideas.
Well, there's the double team by Bronson and Theory, taking the ruler down.
Yeah, hitting that high low. There's no way one man alone was going to take down Obafemi. Eliminating him, though, is another matter entirely. And now there's Royce Keys and the massive Bronson Reed throwing hammers.
Obafemi has been in over 25 minutes since he entered number 1. And now Cody Rhodes in trouble over here on the left side of the ring.
5 eliminations for Obafemi. That is astoundingly good. What an impressive showing from him. But this Royce Keys, I've got to keep my eye on him. He's causing major damage.
Number 17 on his way. Let the pain entertain you. The Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. And do you think this match has been physical so far? Wait until the Czar of WWE gets in the ring.
Oh, this guy is absolutely nuts, but what a spectacle it is. As we saw on SmackDown last night in that war with The Miz, victorious in the end with one of those H-bombs.
You know, I talked to Miz earlier today. He says he's never been hit as hard as he was last night by Dragunov.
Yeah, guys cower in fear when they realize they've got to get in the ring with Dragunov. Dragunov's not unbeatable, but he's certainly going to leave you with a hell of a lot of bruises.
Constantine special from Dragunov. You got to wonder, when Heyman and the Vision regrouped in the back, do you think they picked someone that they want to win this Rumble, whether it's Theory or Reed or Logan Paul?
I mean, the game plan is essentially the same. Work as a trio now rather than a quartet. Eliminate everyone. The question comes when it's 3 at the end. Who has Heyman selected as the guy who's going to lead the charge instead of the game plan of Braun Breaker?
Cody out to the
That's
apron.
a bit we don't know.
Dragunov looking to eliminate the 2-time Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes. Cody in a must-win situation if he wants a rematch in the WWE title.
Clinging on a little bit here is Cody. And the last thing you want in that situation is the Mad Dragon all over you, which Cody is facing here.
Number 18 from AAA, La Parka.
Wow, a legendary character from Mexican Lucha Libre lore. Previous incarnation of this guy competed in WCW many years ago. current version, 4th generation star from the Alvarado dynasty. Part of Los Brazos, which included former WWE star Super Porky, my favorite lucha of all time.
Yeah, I loved him. And meanwhile, La Parka, you know, he's the favorite wrestler of boxer Canelo Alvarez at a AAA show last month. Alvarez actually wore his mask at ringside.
Man, that is a big-time supporter there for La Parka.
And La Parka with a kick to Dragunov. Dragunov up on his shoulders. Oh!
Unique offense there. Spinning power slam. Little dance for good measure, too.
Won a fatal four-way at AAA a bit ago. A real joy to watch, and now turns his attention to Royce Keys.
La Parka really captivating, of course, catching in AAA. But how big would that be for AAA, for one of their roster to go on to WrestleMania and compete for a world title here?
Obafemi still in the match. He entered at number 1.
Von Evans getting a hurt bot on him right now.
Dragon Lee will enter the Rumble for the first time in his career at number 19. 2 superstars, John Cena and Roman Reigns. One from the number 19 position. Will Dragon Lee have such luck?
An exhilarating young man from the small town of Tallahassee, Mexico. And that town right now is going nuts as their man tries to compete to win this thing. Let's not forget, once upon a time, not so long ago, Rey Mysterio called Dragon Lee the future of Lucha Libre.
Yeah, former World Tag Team Champion with the now retired AJ Styles.
So much fire in the heart of Dragon Lee and just taking down all comers with that superior movement.
Yeah, Dragon Lee wanted to be a boxer in his early days, turned his attention to the sport of professional wrestling, and he's been so successful. And Bronson Reed now, Dragon Lee with a DDT.
Dragon Lee just so elusive, so difficult to pin down, just outfoxing all these powerful guys in there. Knows he's never going to outpower many people in this kind of match, but Austin Theory now clinging on.
Yeah, Oba looking for his 6th elimination here tonight as entry number 20 is on his way. Oh, wait, the Vision is now whole, with the exception, of course, of Braun Breaker, who was eliminated early on.
You've got to think to yourself, with the addition of Logan Paul into this match, Braun Breaker, Austin Theory, and the Maverick himself are now in pole position to win this entire thing. Work as a unit, devastate the field, and then figure it out from the final 3.
What a clothesline by Logan Paul, kick to the midsection of La Parka. Gut-wrench suplex by Paul, and it's interesting to see how Logan Paul will improve under the tutelage of the Oracle, Paul Heyman.
Well,
turn around, Royce Keys.
Heyman can't help you now.
And Logan, of course, that boxing background with the rights and left to Keys. Keys just shaking him off.
The biggest puncher in the game, and it just bounced off the rib cage of Royce Keys.
World's strongest slam by Royce Keys. And Bronson's like, try doing that to me, big.
Big boys don't like each other in this game.
And Austin Theory with a cheap shot from behind. And now Logan Paul. And now the Vision starting to work together. To eliminate Royce Keys.
And that's there. That right there, that trifecta of offense from the Vision, taking out Royce Keys, who's been really impressive, is exactly why they are the biggest threat in this match.
Now the Vision starting to stake their claim to the ring here.
And I'll tell you right now, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and oh God, look at that, La Parka's gone.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
All 3 of the Vision individually could win this thing. As a trio, tell me what the weakness is.
Look at the 3-on-1 attack of Dragon Lee. Look at us systematically eliminate everyone in the Rumble. Lee is out.
Whatever game plan Paul Heyman rapidly put together in the aftermath of that attack, incredibly smart.
Look who's back.
LA Knight. The last time we saw him was back in December wave when he was tsunami through a car by Bronson Reed.
Boy, oh boy, all day I have felt my loins tingling, and this man is locked in on going after the trio who took him out, the Vision.
And LA Knight going right after the Vision, trying to be a one-man wrecking crew here in his second Royal Rumble match of his career.
Well, the megastar looking to shut down the Vision's master plan, but it was a bite too much, even for him.
Reed sent into the corner to crush LA Knight.
Straight back onto that sternum that was damaged so badly.
Theory over the top and eliminated. Knight sends Theory out.
Just out-fixing the Vision.
Trying to send Bronson Reed over the top rope.
I don't see that happening.
BFT!
So much pent-up aggression. Oh, there it is!
Eliminated!
He's done it!
Logan Paul, the only one left in the Vision.
They picked the wrong enemy in LA Knight.
Paul Heyman thought he had it all figured out, didn't he? His Rumble dreams are about to go up in smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are.
Oh my God, speaking of Paul Heyman is marching out here with the Beast.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. We're about to witness a mass extinction event.
A two-time Royal Rumble winner. And what a rivalry he has had with Cody Rhodes. Lesnar won the Rumble in 2003. He won it back in 2022 when he eliminated 13 men.
And anyone in that ring currently has acid dread pumping through their veins, knowing what is heading their way. You might want to jump out now.
I correct myself. He eliminated 5 in his win in 2022. And welcome to Suplex City, ladies and gentlemen. The world was shocked that Brock Lesnar knew how to use FaceTime when he called the Pat McAfee show earlier this week to say he was on his way to Riyadh, on his way to the Rumble.
Because he's a mass of DNA built to do one thing, wage war on humanity. Oh, God. Oh, decapitated. Brock Lesnar is massive.
Has lasted over 35 minutes. F5 to Javon.
That little string beam.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the immortal Gorilla Monsoon would say, the irresistible force meets the immovable object. Awesome! And the buzzkill, Miz.
Miz needs to get in there and hit them in the occipital protuberance. Well, Gorilla Monsoon for your Michael Cole.
The Miz entering his 17th Royal Rumble match, one shy of the record, 18 held by Kane.
Slide back out, Miz. It's not worth it.
Smart.
Brilliant.
Well, he had his knocked for a loop last night when he had that match
Jump
with Dragunov, so he might not be thinking straight.
Well, these guys all taking the cheap shots on the two big guys in there. Perhaps wasn't the smart thing to do. Let the two big guys take each other out, but really a rush of blood to the head. They saw their chance and they worked.
Jump him.
Oh my God.
Brock Lesnar just tossing Dragunov over the top rope into the floor. He's eliminated.
Just a death grip, and Cody tries to hold on. Dropped hard on that shoulder.
Lesnar's just manhandling people.
Shouldn't be a surprise. We've seen this from the very beginning, and now we are back to what we all want to see.
The ruler and the beast. Brock's like, you want to try me? And what a spectacular match this man had against Carmelo Hayes to the United States Championship last night on SmackDown, Rey Fénix.
This number is a pretty good number, but it's not when you look in the ring and Brock Lesnar and Obafemi are stood up there looking at you. Suddenly becomes the worst number of them all.
And Rey Fénix, top rope caught by Brock.
That's why it's the worst number of them all.
And using Fénix as a weapon.
Here we go, Cole.
German suplex to Femi.
It's outmaneuvered by the world's most famous combat athlete.
How is it possible that Brock Lesnar looks bigger and bigger every time we see him? F5. Paul Heyman all excited out here. Another elimination for Lesnar.
Rey Fénix out of there. Thanks for coming. Try again next year and hope that Brock Lesnar isn't in there.
It's funny, Paul Heyman's out here with Lesnar. It's like he threw the Vision to the curb.
The Vision outside. The Maverick, Logan Paul are all out of here anyway. Why not throw your hat in the ring?
Femi with a clothesline knocks down Lesnar.
Two titans collide. I don't know what you're thinking of here.
Well, Logan trying to hang on. Knocked off the top rope.
Peel those fingers off. Oh!
Made a mistake. He turned his back on Lesnar and it cost the ruler.
You cheap little fuck.
Exuberance there.
The winner of last year's Royal Rumble. Main event, Jey Uso looks to go back-to-back. He went to Mania last year to win the world title. Meanwhile, Obafemi lasted 39 minutes in his first Royal Rumble, entering at #1.
Well, Oba got the worst draw of them all. But wow, did he make a major impact tonight. Gonna see a lot of that man in the future, just like we've seen a lot of this man, Jey Uso, in the past.
Jey Uso looking to join an illustrious club. Only 4 superstars have won consecutive Rumbles. Lesnar eliminated by Cody and Knight. Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes, the only superstars to go back
no
to
one
back.
Knights in
and
this.
that had to feel good for Cody after everything he went through a couple of years ago.
Wouldn't mind seeing Knight
Get
win it.
Lesnar out there any way you can. Suddenly the pathway is open for everyone, and Heyman at least has one horse left in the race, that being the Maverick Logan Paul. But Yeet Mania is taking over here. Oh, we get a little tapping up. Yeah.
Jey Uso fired up, looking to win again.
Well, so's this audience. There was a wave that took him all the way to victory last year. Can he ride it once again, all the way to the showcase of the Immortals?
Jey taking his time. You don't blame him.
Well, that's a vet move right there.
6 men in the matchup right now. Javon Evans right in front of us, trying to hang on. Evans trying to hang on. He's close to be eliminated. Right here in front of us, Wade. Cody Rhodes trying to eliminate Evans.
We're going to run it back. Hold on, Javon. Don't drop yet. I want to enjoy this Yeet Mania. Ooh.
When you sit down, you look like an ostrich.
I got rhythm. Gotta be careful up there, Jey. You might get turfed out.
Walks to the sky! The winner of the 2015 Royal Rumble. One of the most prolific WWE champions in history.
And a perennial WrestleMania main eventer.
I don't know if you caught it, but Roman Reigns had a lot of controversial comments on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN to talk about the state of WWE today, and he says he's back to reclaim his throne.
Well, this is interesting. What's going to happen here?
Cousin and cousin.
They're going to work together. go.
Roman Reigns with a right hand. No time to play games in the Rumble, son.
Well, forget about family. It's about winning now. And I thought Jay and Roman would team
Superman
up.
punch.
Roman Reigns only has eyes for victory.
Superman punch.
Oh, yes, sir.
Roman fired up. Spear.
And there is no time for sentiment in WrestleMania season for the OTC.
Oh, here we go. One more time. The Cody Roman saga continues.
Boring.
The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Roman and Fatu. Let's go.
Cody Rhodes has an enemy before him in the ring in Roman Reigns, but he has a far more recent enemy heading down to the ring. You can forget that brawl last week at Saturday night's main event.
And Cody Rhodes, runs right into a right hand. It's interesting, Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns are cousins, Wade. We'll see how this breaks down as Cody is driven into the ring post.
And to be clear, Cody went through the ropes there, not over the top rope. He's still legal in this match. Jacob Fatu hasn't yet even got in the ring. No, that changes now.
Oh, Logan Paul trying to isolate Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu going right up to Cody Rhodes. LA Knight runs into a boot by Jacob. The unhinged Fatu.
The most terrifying force the industry has perhaps seen in a long time. Just a whirlwind of violence. Oh my God!
Oh! What a Samoan drop, a pop-up Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu.
The highest pop-up you'll ever see, and turn around, Jacob.
I was just about to say, what a phenomenal performance from Javon Evans so far. I mentioned before, cousins staring each other down. And Cody Rhodes goes right after Jacob. So much bad blood between those two.
Of course, Warren with the bloodline on occasion has been Jacob Fatu when he first entered WWE. Major problems for Roman Reigns.
And now Jey Uso goes right after Cody Rhodes. And now Roman and Jey. 1D!
Shouts out to brother Jimmy.
The Usos, of course, the tag team champions. Number 28. Here comes Penta. The Iron Man of last year's Men's Royal Rumble match, lasting over 42 minutes.
Well, no time for the strut. He wants to get in there and start hurling bodies to the ground.
Two superstars of one from this number 28 position.
Well, how spectacular.
Batista.
Has Penta been.
And now Logan Paul whipped into the corner, kicked by Penta. Now Penta's been just an incredible addition to the Monday Night Raw roster. He's had problems with the Vision, and well, their lone member remaining in this matchup, Logan Paul. Been a rough night for Paul Heyman. Breaker eliminated earlier after that attack by some hooded dude. Bronson Reed, Austin Theory as well. And there's the backstabber. And Brock Lesnar eliminated. Heyman came out here riding his coattails.
I'll tell you right now, that rough night all goes away if the Maverick Logan Paul can win this thing. That is a tabloid's dream to see him main eventing WrestleMania.
Went for the Superman punch. Front force trauma delivered by LA Knight. Cody Rhodes now has Knight where he wants him. Went for the crossroads.
Ooh, data breaker.
DDT by LA Knight. Knight into the corner. Launched out to the apron. Still in this. Cody off the second rope with a disaster kick, and down goes LA Knight. Eliminated.
Well, it was a hell of an effort from LA Knight, who perhaps burned himself out early, warring with the Vision, and paid the price in the latter stages.
the two-time Royal Rumble winner, the 14-time world champion.
It's all about who's that number 30.
Number 29, a spot where both Brock Lesnar and Edge won the Royal Rumble
Jarrett
match.
B. Chris Jericho.
And the ring is getting packed with some of the biggest stars in history. And a sadistic-looking, unrepentant Viper is about to cause some major damage.
Well, Randy made it clear last night that he is chasing number 15. That would put him third place all time in the record books as a world champion in WWE, trailing just John Cena and Ric Flair. Right now at 14, he's tied with Triple H.
I think we know who Riyadh want to win. And Randy Orton backs the favourite for any match he's competing in, especially with that favourable draw of number 29.
Double vintage Orton. The draping DDTs. One man remains to enter the Royal Rumble as Randy Orton is coiled, the Viper ready to strike. RKO!
Bad move, Logan Paul.
Penta right in the hamstring. Look at Penta. Well-placed kicks.
Stinging shots to Randy Orton, chopping him down.
RKO!
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, don't turn your back.
Okay, last entrant. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This
Wow.
could be one of the most historic nights
Gunther.
in the history of professional wrestling if Gunther can pull off the win. Gunther retired AJ Styles earlier and now looks to win the Rumble to main event WrestleMania.
While you compete in a long match like Gunther had earlier, you really have no chance of winning the Royal Rumble, except for two things. Number one, he's drawn the best number of all, number 30. Number two, this is Gunther. This guy is a machine of own.
Gunther is limping on his way to the ring after being caught in the calf crusher by AJ Styles earlier tonight. Will that hinder the career killer Gunther?
Apparently not by that shot.
And you know, you mentioned German suplex. Number 35 superstars have won from that spot over the years.
Oh, look at the knee of Gunther though, that tweak.
And now, Javon Evans, who's had a spectacular performance thus far in his very first Rumble. Caught by Gunther. Lands on his feet.
Yeah, freakish agility.
And down goes Gunther.
Well, look, it was optimistic at best that Gunther could come here and clean house, but the same cannot be said for Randy Orton. Poised and once again ready to strike. Dreams may end tonight, Javon.
And look at this, over 40 minutes in this match for Javon Evans in his Rumble debut. Evans with a big kick, man. He comes up with some innovative offense.
What a fairy tale story this will be. How old is Javon Evans? What is he, 20, 21?
21.
21 years old, and you can potentially win the Royal Rumble. That is obscene.
There are 9 men left in this match. You think it's dawned on Javon Evans who he's in the ring with?
I hope not.
Went for the OG! The OG cutter, but he got caught, intercepted into the RKO!
And that might be night-night, Javon Evans.
And Javon's magical night is over. That young man has a lot to be proud about.
And that was brilliant from Javon Evans. And Gunther is the most hated man in wrestling after retiring several of your favorites. Is also hated, of course, by many in the locker room for the same reason.
8 men remain. One of them's going to WrestleMania. That didn't pay off for Penta. Dropped by Gunther. Randy Orton now from behind. RKO to the career killer. The man once known as the Legend Killer took out the career killer.
Cody trying to throw out Gunther, knew he had to keep his eyes on Randy Orton because Randy will strike. These two are friends.
Oh, it's every man for himself. Friendship goes out the window when there's an opportunity, a title at stake.
Cannot drop your guard, but both men clearly with a major disdain for Gunther and his actions over the past several months.
There are 7 men left in this match. To Randy Orton. I think he was looking for Gunther there.
Well, Randy was holding Gunther. Gunther elusive at the right moment. Friendly fire there from Cody.
Jacob Fatu sends Cody out to the apron, trying to hang on. Rhodes trying to get back into the ring. Oh no! A Claymore by Drew McIntyre! McIntyre has eliminated Cody Rhodes from the Royal Rumble.
And he's also eliminated the potential of Cody facing McIntyre.
Oh, that's what you get, Cody.
There's method to the madness.
And now Roman Reigns eliminating his cousin.
Jacob Fatu was distracted seeing Drew McIntyre there, a man who he blames for that sneak attack. Oh God!
Trying to eliminate Roman. Jey Uso trying to eliminate his cousin. A little payback from earlier tonight, right?
Two Brutai.
That was delivered with some malice.
Well, Roman Reigns has always lorded it over Jey Uso.
Hi, Jay.
We are down to 4. Remain.
Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Gunther.
The career killer Gunther and the Maverick Logan Paul.
3 former world champions and 1 Maverick Logan Paul.
High stakes, high drama. The main event at WrestleMania hangs in the balance.
Pick a winner out of these 4. Good luck with that. So you've pretty much got a 25% chance whoever you pick. There's no favorite at this point.
I'm gonna have to go with the Tribal Chief.
What's the strategy here? Do not make a mistake. That's it.
Goes for Gunther. Roman Reigns and Logan Paul exchange blows.
2 separate fights in the ring, all with the same aim here. And Gunther is so beaten down after that matchup with AJ Styles. He may be the weakest here at this point. It's not obvious, say that.
Logan sent out to the apron, trying to stay in this. That titanium-loaded right hand of Logan Paul. Will it come into play? There is that. Oh, went for the slingshot clothesline, and Roman Reigns made him pay.
Was beaten to the punch on that one. No stumble from Logan Paul. And I said, don't make a mistake. The stumble was the mistake, and now it's 3.
RKO!
Logan Paul is done. Randy Orton is done.
Eliminates Orton. We are down to 2. We are down to 2.
Roman Reigns and Gunther.
Gunther, who has been a runner-up before, when he set a men's record in the Royal Rumble match.
The hatred for Gunther, the love and adoration for Roman Reigns, the contrast between these 2 amongst these fans in Riyadh could not be greater.
Wade, what an historic night this would be for the ring general.
Oh, it would be crazy, but it's been a crazy career, and you put nothing past Gunther. But the question is for these fans, will it be agony or ecstasy?
It was the sleeper hold that retired AJ Styles earlier tonight. Gunther trying to lock it in there. Now with Roman Reigns up. Roman Reigns fighting, back body drop. Gunther out to the apron.
Gunther smartly clinging on there, always has ring awareness like no other.
Went for the Superman punch, caught by a right hand by Gunther. And Gunther right back into the ring now. And once again looks for the sleeper hold.
What do? You make Roman completely unconscious, put him to sleep, and then pick up about 270 pounds of Samoan and turf him out.
And now Roman Reigns, again, the ropes don't cause any sort of break. Roman just trying to get there for leverage to try to break the sleeper hold now of Gunther.
Out any way you can, and an elbow to the solar plexus just about does it, but Gunther going back for more.
Back to the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns went for the Superman punch, caught by Gunther again, and back into the devastating sleeper.
Yeah, that's 2 misses on the Superman punch. Gunther simply has it figured out at this point.
And if Roman fades, Gunther just got to lift up that dead weight and toss it over the top rope. That's tough enough in itself.
Well, what were you saying earlier? Fade to black. And that is what Roman Reigns is facing right here. We've seen it once tonight with the career of AJ Styles, and we're about to see it again with the OTC.
Roman trying to somehow hang on, trying to somehow fight back. The main event at WrestleMania hangs in the balance. Gunther sent into the corner.
How deep are you gonna dig?
And a spear by Reigns. Gunther back to his feet. Gunther eliminated. Roman Reigns did it. Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania.
That's the finish you should have.
2026 Men's Royal Rumble. The OTC Roman Reigns.
Gunther is runner-up again. The OTC wins his second Royal Rumble. And now finds himself in the main event at WrestleMania against the champion of his choosing.
CM Punk or Drew McIntyre. I think it's gonna be CM Punk.
What an epic. Here's the closing moments. That was the mistake by Logan Paul. He went big, he stumbled. You can't do that around the OTC. Why? Because this immediately follows. But then it was a mistake from Roman. Turns his back on the Viper. The Viper struck, putting him down. But Gunther was there to mop up and turf out the Apex Predator.
Yeah, and then it was Roman Reigns breaking up the sleeper, driving Gunther into the turnbuckle. And then Reigns with his patented spear would hand him another Royal Rumble victory. Pretty incredible scene here in Riyadh, Wade. You know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and not one person is sitting down. Not one person has left this stadium as they celebrate the win of Roman Reigns.
What a massive adrenaline spike this night has been for about 4 straight hours, peaking at this very moment. That's why we're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 2 a.m.
Ones to the sky.
There could be few better feelings in the world of professional wrestling than this moment. Your destiny, your future in your hands. You're heading to WrestleMania.
Which champion will he choose? Roman Reigns is back where he belongs, on top of the mountain in WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's been an incredible weekend in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Roman Reigns on top of the world again.
fireworks. Well, that's it for us here at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. As always, I'm Jason from Twisted One Gaming. We'll see you next time. See ya.